Man, y'all coming in here kind of slow. Oh, damn. There she go. That's one of the key people who need to be here. My ICE moderator remover is here. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. We can't have the show without ICE being here. You know what I'm saying? We need ICE to be here. God damn. See, the reason why, oh damn has to be my moderator is because just like in the real world, we have ICE to control and to go ahead and make sure the numbers stay down, the population, make sure people are not coming over here illegally onto my panel. See what I'm saying? So we have too many of these immigrants on here. We need some type of ICE reinforcements. So I got my own set of troops of ICE that work for my panel. You know what I'm saying? So, but we have to have them there. We have to have some regulations, some rules, some boundaries, state laws. You know what I'm saying? You was right, Jay-Z was right. You know what I'm saying? State laws, we need some regulations, man. We just can't have people out here running around doing whatever they feel like doing. Come on now, that's not how things operate, especially when you're in other jurisdictions and stuff. This is my jurisdiction, and you know what I'm saying? I don't have an open country policy. I don't have an open door policy on my panel. You know what I'm saying? You get invited, but you only have visas. You have a TPS. Don't get your TPS removed off my panel. I will remove your TPS off my panel. So, just make sure y'all behave. That's all I ask. Don't come on my panel trying to undermine. You can have your opinions. Don't come on here cuckoo bird and chirp, 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 chirp. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you abide the law, which is go ahead and stay muted. What's going on, Kay? We go ahead and stay muted until spoken to. There's rules. There's regulations. So, I noticed that I ain't have any rules and regulations on my show. I said, I can't. The show's too raggedy. The show is way too raggedy. That's what I figured out. My show is way too raggedy. You know what I'm saying? We got people who feel like they can talk when they feel like it. They unmute themselves on the mic. You got 5 different people talking. You got one nigga mad, calling a nigga, saying that nigga use a slave, nigga. I mean, we can't have that buffoonery on my panel. We need some decorum. So, I figured out my show was raggedy, so I just decided to hire ICE. See what I'm saying? That's all that's going down. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. What's going on there, everybody? Welcome back to another Hood Smart Evening Show. You know what I'm saying? We're rolling on to late night. My bad. I keep lying about when I'm coming on, but it's just so hard to be on time. I'm going to get better as time go on. Everybody who's watching this from YouTube, just to let you know, I'm live on TikTok, usually from 3:30 all the way to maybe supposedly 7 o'clock, 7 to 6 o'clock. So everybody who's asking me on YouTube what time am I on and what panel am I using? Right, so yeah, glad we got that out the way. So let's go ahead and address a couple things. So what's been heavy on my mind this week, I addressed it a little bit, but I didn't really get into details, and I didn't really state any facts. I didn't bring any scholarship to the panel. I brought scholarship, I brought, logic, common sense, but that wasn't enough for a lot of different folks, a lot of different groups of people. And what I noticed is people don't really like things that are logical. So I said, okay. Here's what I have to do. I have to pull out what I pulled out last time when I tried to tell everybody that you can't prove that we're not indigenous to America. I have to use European scholarship. My bad. That was my bad. I forgot you niggas don't like nigga scholarship. You don't like black folks scholarship. You like European scholarship. That's my fault. You like white supremacy rhetorics. Some of you niggas, we know the cuckoo bird immigrants, they love that shit. They love white supremacy rhetorics. But then you got some FBA, black Americans, they're still on that saddle. They're still raccooning very hard. And the only thing they listen to is white supremacy rhetorics. So I said, oh, my bad. That's my fault for giving you nigga scholarship. So today, we're going to come and give you European scholarship on the Florida Seminoles. On the Florida Seminoles. See what I'm saying? So, when I first addressed the Florida Seminoles, I came out and I was in an argument with this Haitian guy. And I told him that Florida didn't have slavery. We ain't had slavery. See what I'm saying? Florida wasn't considered a slave state. And, you know, the whole social media blew up. You know, niggas out here throwing a tantrum. They say, I was a slave, nigga. Well, I was a slave down in Florida. We did have slavery. There's slavery up the street. There's slavery down the street. I pass by a plantation every day. Let me tell y'all something. As a person who lived in Florida their whole life, I rarely, ever drove by a plantation. It's just not that common down here. The presence of slavery in Florida is not that common down here. See what I'm saying? It's not really here. Like, I don't know what y'all want me to do, what y'all want me to say. Someone says go to Jacksonville. But people don't go to Jacksonville. We don't go to, I'm from Miami. If you're from South Florida, you don't go to Jacksonville. There's nothing. Jacksonville is the perfect place. Jacksonville is the perfect place for slavery. Ain't shit out there. ain't shit out there. Ain't shit out there. There's nothing to do but to be a slave out there in Jacksonville. I'm just playing. JK. But for real, majority of Florida doesn't have a slave presence. So today we are going to go ahead and we're going to break this down with facts and using European scholarships, because you don't like nigga scholarship, you don't like black scholarship, you like European scholarship. So let's talk about it. Shit. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the Florida Seminoles. First of all, why is this history so important? You know, when I first figured this out, this did a lot for me, especially growing up. Understanding that first of all, the history of slavery was taught to us incorrectly. How we perceive and think of slavery is incorrect. That's number one. Starting from what is a slave. So I'm saying most people don't understand that. Most people don't know the difference between chattel slavery and regular slavery or indentured servitude. See what I'm saying? Most people don't know the difference. Most people don't even know how many people actually came out of Africa to the Americas. Most people don't know that there was 3 places in the Americas that they went to: North America, South America, and Central America. Most people don't know there's a North, South, and Central America. Right. So I'm saying, so there's a lot of confusion about the Atlantic slave trade, and it's been purposely done. And slavery has been taught to us in a way that makes things more complicated than what it really was, and because actually slavery was very complicated. Slavery was, in fact, very complicated, and they try to make it so simple. Oh, we needed some niggas, so we went across the waters and grabbed some niggas, and now you niggas are here. And then they give you all these numbers about how they did it, how they got there. They don't tell you how much ship supplies they needed for each voyage. See what I'm saying? They're not telling you how these slaves are even surviving on this boat. They're just telling you, we just threw some black folks underneath the cargo and we set sail to the sea. And then when we got to Florida, yep, all you niggas were slaves. Right. So we're going to go ahead and clear that up. So this is why this history is so important. And not only that, it also teaches proper behavior. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people understand that we have inappropriate behavior and we have proper behavior. And as black people, there's a certain way, if we want to succeed in America, there's a certain way that we have to act in America. So we call it inappropriate behaviors and proper behaviors. Dr. Claude Anderson covered this, and he talked about the inappropriate behaviors that black people have expressed over the times in being Americans, whether they're politicians, people who kiss ass to white supremacy, slaves who help their slave masters. These are inappropriate behaviors. And the reason why we cover, or why I feel like the Florida Seminoles are so important, because it's a live visual example of proper behavior, which is revolting, going against white supremacy, rebelling. See what I'm saying? That history is very important. There's a reason why they don't like teaching it to us. Right. There's no reason why any kid, any black person, especially in Florida, shouldn't know this information. So we about to get into it. So let's first of all talk about what does the word Seminole means. So the word or the terminology Seminole came about from the Spanish, and they used the word Cimarron. And Cimarron meant the wild ones or the untamed. And the reason why they use this word is because them niggas was putting belt to ass. When they popped up to Florida, you know what I'm saying? They ain't just pop up. and say, all right, all you Indians here, y'all niggas slaves now. We're going to put y'all in concentration camps. We're going to put y'all on plantation, get to work. It didn't go down like that, off rip. So the Spanish already got the vibes that these groups of indigenous people weren't on that kind of timing in the first place. So there's a lie saying that the Spanish came over and just enslaved the population or brought slaves over is technically not accurate. See what I'm saying? So anyways, so when the Spanish got there, it's very important that we discuss how they described these groups of people. So whenever we're talking about slavery, early colonial times, when the Europeans first popped up, it's very important that we talk about the scholarship that they used to describe the groups of people or the indigenous people that was on the land. I like doing this because y'all think I'm bringing you nigga scholarship. You think I'm bringing you nigga scholarship and not Europe. So I'm going to give you European scholarship. So the early Europeans who arrived there, the Spanish explorers who arrived there, they used the terminology Negro to describe the group of indigenous that was on that landmass. Right? And the Negro in translation means black. Nigga. You a nigga. Right. Negro. So, and a clear proof of this or scholarship of this is how they use or what they used in their journals or how they wrote about the groups of people who were in Florida. So we have this article or we have this journal right here by, I might be butchering his name, Alice Nunca Cabez. And he wrote, Los Indos son de color negro and andan desnudos, which means the Indians are of black color and they go naked. I mean, I don't know how more clear it could get. For all my Spanish-speaking people, Los Indos son de color negro and andan desnudos, which means the Indians are of black color and they go naked. I mean, this is European scholarship, by the way. This is not nigga talk. All y'all who think I just be making up shit and bringing you shit out my ass, this is European scholarship. This is not AI hood smart talking. This is European scholarship. This is what they wrote in their own journals. So all this confusion, oh, they weren't black. I mean, they're literally using black. The term rojo, it was around. Rojo was around. Red, rojo meant red, yellow, blue. They could have said all that. Right. So let's talk about what was the relationship like between the Spaniards and these group of black Indians. So, you know, most people like to believe that the Spanish came over and just conquered Florida. That is not the truth. The Spanish did not control majority of Florida. They had St. Augustine, but that's about it. So then the kind of relationship that they had with the Seminoles is that, you know, they did a lot of trading with them. They traded with them. They traded a religion with them. And, you know, not imposed, but they inspired Christianity onto them. This is how the Seminoles was exposed to Christianity. You see what I'm saying? So the importing of supposedly Africans happened in 1513 all the way to 1565. And a lot of these Africans will run off the plantations and they will go ahead and intermingle or mix or blend in with the indigenous tribes in Florida. You see what I'm saying? And during this time, there is no population of slavery. I mean, the Spanish did supposedly bring over, according to European scholarship, they did bring over a couple hundred Africans to Florida, to St. Augustine. But there was no massive plantation anywhere to be found in Florida. So this misconception that the Spanish had slaves, that's not what's really going on in Florida. They came in, seen that these niggas wasn't with that shit, called them the wild ones, the untamed, and told them niggas, all right, let's just trade, nigga. Let's just trade. Let's trade. Let me share my religion with you. And they pretty much lived together, pretty much. And then whenever they did have a plantation, they ran away. Right. And here we go in the comments. LOL, have a city called Plantation. This is what I'm talking about. You niggas think I'm bringing you nigga scholarship, but you're telling me plantation. If you're talking about the one down in Broward or in South Florida, plantation doesn't mean it was a plantation. That was farming land. Please go look that up first, sir. Just Jesus Christ. This is what makes me embarrassed. Is you niggas out here talking about since there's a city called Plantation. that mean that they had niggas down. No, the fuck, that's not what that means, nigga. Can you actually look it up? Exactly. Plantation was a farm. It was not a plantation where they held slaves. Damn it. Anyways, back to European scholarship. So anyways, starting in the 1800s, that's when the U.S. started to invade Florida. And then now we have what you call the Florida Seminole Wars. So from 1817 to 1818, we had the first Seminole War. There's 3 Seminole Wars with the U.S. military army. The Spanish conceded and went into a treaty with the U.S. military in their in the second Seminole War, but the Florida Seminoles never signed a treaty with the U.S. military, so they started beefing with the U.S. military by themselves, and that lasted from 1817 to 1858, the longest war on American soil, the longest. So, and during this time period, the U.S. didn't control a huge population of Florida. They only control the northern part of Florida, which is, like someone said, Jacksonville, Tallahassee. Okay. How much percentage? Now let's do percentages. Now, out of the whole territory of Florida, because a lot of y'all don't know the difference between state and territory. The territory of Florida was 85 to 90% free, refugee. That 10 to 15% was what they considered the state of Florida. That was the state of Florida for Europeans. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, other parts of northern Florida, the Panhandle. That was only 10 to 50% of Florida. So when they said 1845, Florida was a slave state, they're not talking about the territory. They are talking about the northern parts that they controlled was 44% of slaves. The other 90%, them niggas ain't shit. How? How? And how are you a slave state when you're clearly at war? From 1817 to 1858, that's 48 years, you at war, and you talking about you own the whole Florida. But you at war, though. Come on now. Come on. So, you know, we had to clear that up a little bit. And not only that, we have to mention the prominent leaders during that time frame. You know, we had some niggas who was on that shit, like John Horse, Chief Osceola. John Horse was the supposedly African who was born into slavery and then grew up on a Seminole, grew up in Seminole territory, and he led the Seminole indigenous tribes into invading plantation, grabbing slaves and bringing them back to Florida or bringing back to Seminole territory. Yeah, he had a group of his indigenous, you know, tribes, and they were handling business, putting belt to ass. Had that white boy Andrew Jackson wiping sweat off his forehead, saying, "Woo, shit, this as much as the Negro War as it is the Native War." God damn, yeah, nigga. Right. So when I made that point, saying that Florida didn't have slavery. When I made that point saying Florida didn't have slavery, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. 90% of Florida was a refugee state. See what I'm saying? 90% of Florida was a refugee state. By the time the Florida Seminoles did throw in their white flag or compromise with the U.S., it was both of them compromised. The U.S. compromised and the Florida Seminoles compromised. By the time the Florida Seminoles said, "All right, that's enough warring. We're going to go ahead and we're going to migrate to Oklahoma," the U.S. Army said, "All right, fine. If you relocate, we won't chase you, we won't follow you, and we will not try to enslave you." Now, why would you say this to a group of people when you said the whole state was in slavery? Why would you say that? What is there to make an agreement on? You own the state, right? U.S. military army? You own it, right? Why are you having these negotiations with these group of niggas who went ahead and they burnt down some of your plantations, stole off your plantations, and brought them back to Seminole County? Why are you going and making these agreements with them if you run the state of Florida? It's not adding up. See what I'm saying? It's not adding up. So, you know, European scholarship, if you guys like to listen to European scholarship, which a lot of y'all like to do, you will find out that it actually contradicts itself very often. See what I'm saying? European scholarship contradicts itself all the time. So when you actually do the research, you got to look at it from both sides and both angles. So don't come to me talking about AI. You not that smart, AI. AI. Slavery. Slavery was everywhere, AI. Come on now. Come on now. If you will actually read, right. So, I got a whole bunch of people in my DMs talking about some, nigga. You not that smart, nigga. and then when you ask them the question, okay, in percentage, can you tell me how many slaves, how many plantations Florida had? Can you tell me can you tell me the percentage of slave plantations that were in Florida? Most people can't. They keep giving me the same 5 plantations. Okay, fine. You just gave me 5 plantations in Florida. Do you niggas not know how big Florida is? And the only thing you can do is name me 5? Jacksonville, Tallahassee, 5, nigga. So what was the rest of Florida doing? Exactly. And same thing goes for the free states. If we look at places like Pennsylvania, New York, all the free states, are you gonna sit here and tell me that majority of the free states had no slavery even after slavery was abolished up there? Do you not think there was no slavery anywhere? Not in the ass crack of Pennsylvania, not in the ass crack of New York. You don't think there was some hillbilly out there in the woods who had maybe about 5 slaves while the rest of New York probably was free? And then what happens if you did find that hillbilly? Do you now call that one hillbilly, do you now say the whole goddamn state is now a slave state because you found one cracker hillbilly? We go by majority. Majority rules. You don't go by semantics where you nitpick things. Oh, well, there was slavery over there. There was slavery everywhere. Even when they abolished it. Niggas, come on now. We gotta be better, family. See what I'm saying? We gotta be better. We go by majority. We don't go by minority. What was majority of the population? Majority of Florida's population during this territory was 80 to 90% of free territory. The state of Florida was only 10% of Florida, according to the U.S. Army. That's all the settlements they owned and had. You see what I'm saying? So, the Florida Seminoles history is very important. I advise everybody to go ahead and dive deeper if you want to, but that information needs to be told and that information needs to be out there. And we need to teach our kids that, because every other information, all they're telling you is that you was in class as a slave, and that's all you was, nigga. Come on now, we got revolts too. See what I'm saying? And Florida's is not the only state. We got other states out there that was putting belt to ass. See what I'm saying? Right. They don't even talk about Indian slavery in America. That's a great point. John Blackhawk, great point. All right, let's go ahead and open up the panel, get a few people on here before we get, deeper into the conversation. You got this person on here who tried to get on. Okay, he's no longer here. Oh, let me see if he's on here. What's going on?
I just got a quick question, man. You could touch on the Muslim style architecture in Opelika?
There's Muslim style architect in Opelika.
Yeah, in the city hall.
Okay.
It don't say when it was built. It just says it was founded. So I don't know if it had something to do with the Seminoles or who.
It don't matter. What year was it built? Do you know? Or no?
It says founded. It don't even say built. It won't even tell you that when it was built. I just wanted to hear from a Florida boy.
Nah, I don't have too much information on that.
What about the St. John's Indians? I don't know who them is either. Them is the first Indians that took Christianity in Florida.
Okay.
It is at St. John's River.
And did what with it?
I don't know. I guess they became Christians, I guess.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Is there something that you want to say about that? Is it something that
I'm just trying to build with you, brother.
Okay, all right, okay. All right. Yeah, everybody, just in case y'all don't remember this nigga, this is the Asiatic Moor nigga who hopped on last panel and was trying to push his Moors ideology onto us.
I
And
ain't trying to push nothing. I'm trying to build with you, brother. I tell you.
hold on. And then he got slapped around. You know what I'm saying? And
Slapped around is crazy.
Now he's back on here and he's trying to get back into this Moor ideology. I know where he's going with the architect down in Opelika, Miami, Florida. He's trying to say, well, that meant the Moors came over and they built the architect, but we don't know the year. So I'm not entertaining it. That's why I asked him, do you know the year of that? He doesn't know.
That's not why I'm saying it. I'm asking it from a Florida historian, no? You ain't got to be defensive, brother. I tell you all the time, I fuck with your Seminole work. I fuck with it. I know about John Horse, all that. Come on now.
Yeah. But yeah, to answer your question, sir, I'm not too well-rounded on the architect of Opelika. I do understand that some people try to correlate that with a certain group of people from Spain or Africa who came over or whatnot. I'm just not, that information to me is not that important, so I don't dive into that. When I'm talking about certain things, I'm talking from a political historian place. I don't just talk about things just to mention them. If it doesn't have any political gain, if it doesn't have any political agenda to it, there's no reason to bring it up. So that's why I'm not really a Moorish kind of nigga, because there's really no political agenda to it. It doesn't really hold any value anywhere that I could clearly see. So I'm saying, so I kind of sort of leave that stuff alone, but it's good information to know. I don't knock it for anybody who wants to dive into that, but I put that in the same category as Pan-Africanism. See what I'm saying? So, and I don't touch on that like that. But anyways, appreciate that, brother. Let's get brother up top going. Go ahead, brother. Talk to me. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm from Nashville, Devin, man. Yeah, just reading history, but a lot of people don't understand how close the United States was actually. Because first of all, the institution of slavery was already almost ending for like within 100 years into it. There was slavery revolts all across North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana. And what Thomas Jefferson, the United States government feared was if they had left the Seminoles in the Black Maroons and the slaves actually continue on in Florida, they was afraid that they would actually join a coalition with Haiti, because we know that the Louisiana Purchase was basically the Spanish, the government, France government, trying to get money back for the loss money they lost when they lost to Haiti. So I believe that the United States government was afraid, because they thought, hey man, we let these niggas keep going on, they're gonna go eventually join a coalition with Haiti, and they can actually come in and actually be a real force in the South. I mean, I just run that past you, what you thought about that.
Can I say something to that, Woody?
Wait, hold on, Negro Seminole. I don't really see the correlation. Only because Black Americans, or the indigenous blacks here in America, have been fighting since 1526. We have always been a threat, regardless of who else was revolting. So I think that's kind of like irrelevant. I think the whole Haitian Revolution, it was significant for what it symbolizes. What it symbolizes to, people of melanated skin. But as far as it having a direct impact in America, is little to none, other than the Louisiana Purchase. But that ain't have nothing to do with Black Americans. That went to white supremacy. We didn't really do nothing with the Louisiana Purchase as Black people ourselves. Now, as far as them getting their freedom, I mean, we've been revolting, like I said, since 1526. So I don't really see the correlation between Haiti and their independence and the Florida Seminoles and the rest of the Americas, because the rest of the United States, the rest of the United States, not just Florida, was revolting. I just touch on Florida a lot, but I'm pretty sure, we had stuff going on in Texas, and I heard in New York as well, too. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, D. That's speed.
The reason I say that, we have to still understand it, because Spanish was basically using Florida as a proxy war against the United States. And that's why, they wasn't helping us because they liked us. It was just basically, they were trying to stick it to the United States. That's why I saw it. And that's why eventually they would actually. Eventually they would
helping the Haitians.
Wait, hold on. Let him talk. Go ahead.
Eventually, I say as war. I understand war. Eventually it went that way. And eventually it would have, because Spanish would have seen the opportunity what Haitians doing, and they would see what was going on in Florida, and they would have capitalized on it. And they it's the same thing what we do see in modern warfare. Hey, if I can fund this militia, I can fund this rebellion that actually hurt you, I will. So eventually Spanish would actually start giving Haitian boats, and they would start coming over here, and that's how I see it, man. That's how I just see it, and eventually it probably went that way.
Well, you know what I'm saying? We could talk about, what could have happened, what probably they was afraid of. The point is Haiti never came over with any boats, so there was really nothing to fear. Haiti never really stepped foot in America like that to even become a threat. So I don't think there was really any, and by the time the Haitian Revolution was going on, or we was already beefing with the Spanish even after the Haitian Revolution. The Haitians ain't really, contribute to the war in Florida at all. Matter of fact, a Haitian general, George Biaso, came to Florida, St. Augustine, and joined the Spanish army. There we go. My bad. I forgot this history. The Haitians sided with the Spanish. Some of them sided with the Spanish. You had George Biaso, a general, who came down to Florida in 1795, and he joined the Spanish army. So when you say the Spanish, and when you say the Spanish we didn't really have a real alliance with the Spanish, you're right. But what is that? But who did have a real alliance with the Spanish? The Haitians did. So if anything, we might have been enemies. That's more of a probability. That's really more of a probability than it is us actually coming together, because you sided with the Spanish. So that actually happened. You guys coming over here to help, there's no record of that. But you guys coming over here, bringing 17 soldiers and the dog and his wife, that happened. The speed, that's scholarship.
And also I like to speak on, we also talk about what happened in Negro Fort too. How the Native Americans, how the Andrew Jackson didn't go down there with just white folks. He went down there with idiots, Native Americans, the actual, so-called Native Americans. They have the white folks. Harm us. A lot of black people don't understand that when they say Muskogee and Creek, a lot of Creek Indians were allies against us. It was only a few that actually broke off and went to Florida that actually joined us, but most didn't. And the ones that didn't came against us in the down there in Negro Fort.
The speed. What are you? What are you? What's your ethnicity?
Black, born and raised, Nashville, Tennessee, man. You gonna go and say I'm not fucking, man? Please don't bring that shit on time. You think I'm African? Born and raised, Nashville, Tennessee, Antioch, Tennessee, man. Okay, I just want to know you're black. All right, Negro, Seminole Indian. Talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, man, you took the words right out of my mouth, and that's what I was going. They don't really document it a whole bunch, but the whole reason that the Haitians were even able to come to a little bit of power is because they joined the Spanish and was helping the Spanish. The Spanish was some of the first ones with the Portuguese here fighting us in the Northern American parts and South America. They were taking over, and then they don't really like to. They kind of glaze over that part, like, oh, okay, the Haitians, we was kind of trying to help. No, stop that, because even like in New Orleans, I'm 36. When I was coming up, them Haitian boys we was into it. We wasn't like homies. We wasn't like the Haitians in New Orleans niggas was into it. We was into it. Baton Rouge, we was into it with Haitian. So it's just like to put this facade on everything, like we was all homeboys and homegirls, and they was no, man, we was never helping and then on the Moor tip, there was Moors and Moors. The Moors, if you look at history, was our enemy, dog. They was coming in trying to help. Yeah.
Don't say that.
Come on, man.
Don't say that.
Well, to God, man, go look what the Moors was doing with the Spaniards, and man, I'm telling you, bro, and they was enslaving the YT people. Come on with us. They behind history they still trying to tie in with us. We got people that's us that look like us too, that ain't immigrants, that's trying to tie in to the original people of this land. So we gotta watch them folks too. I'm just saying.
The Moors that helped build Ashley finance Miami. Yeah, so parts of Miami by the
Um,
gold.
you see, so this is why. So for all you hotep niggas about this Moors shit, this is why I don't go into the whole Moors thing because there's really no. I just don't see the benefit of it. You know what I'm saying? Not to downplay I guess the contributions that don't really apply to us today. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the whole thing. Now, I did want to touch on that. The difference between Moors or Moors. I don't know the difference between those two. If anybody could break that down, I'll love to hear from you.
There's no difference.
There's no difference between Murrs and
No, in language,
Boy, you a liar.
vowels are interchangeable.
Pull it up. I don't want to just talk.
Okay, all right. So tell someone this is a scholar panel. Listen, I crack a lot of jokes, but this is a scholar panel. So if you don't have the facts to prove it, you know what I'm saying? I can't believe what you're saying. But let's go ahead and get Ocean Davis going to Negro Seminole pulls up that fact. Talk to me, Ocean Davis.
Yeah, I just want to the brother who was speaking before me about the Moors. I just want to say he right for the simple fact. Okay, so I live in Germany. I'm a traveler, so I speak Deutsch and been living out here for about 4 or 5 years. And so there's a lot of Arabics out here. And the more you travel, the more you learn about your country and outside of the U.S. And so me living in an Arabic community, know a lot about the Moors. And the Moors were Muslims, mostly, primarily. Actually, some credits say that they were all Muslims. And that's a big deal. You know what I mean? Like,
Why?
well, when you consider, I'm not saying people have to be Christian or not, but I'm saying like, when has Islam ever been cool with, let's say, black folks who are mostly Christian? To be honest,
When has anybody been cool with black folks for real?
from a religious standpoint, I wouldn't be trying to not. Don't get me wrong. There is some cool Muslims out here, but you should know their agenda and what they're after. And this is a person who lives in the Arabic community from Dearborn, Michigan, where I'm really from, like Detroit area, to all the way out here in my neighborhood is an all Arabic community. I'm telling you, these people are not your friends. You know what I mean? Like,
None of these. Oh, you talking about the Arabic? You talking about the Muslims? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I don't consider none of these niggas our friends. We don't got any friends. Nobody.
yeah.
Nobody's cool with black Americans. That's the whole thing. That's the whole game. So I don't.
Yeah,
really,
but you
go ahead.
respect to that, but the thing is, online, a lot of people like to shout out the Moors, the Moors, the Moors, and it's like, nigga, like, yeah, you hyping up some people who don't even claim you. Like, whenever Black Americans or anybody out of the sub-Saharan, they say the blacks taught them how to bathe. They don't be knowing, like, the Muslims look at y'all like y'all ain't even part of that. They say that was us, not y'all.
Right.
So whenever they bring up that more stuff, it don't even really like mean nothing.
Facts. I agree. I mean, the way I look at it, it doesn't mean anything to this day. See what I'm saying? It means nothing to this day. You can't do nothing with that information. You can't go to court. Like I told you, I seen some niggas out there talking about they were sovereign, and then the police had this nigga like this dangling in the air. Yeah, help, niggas, help. I'm sovereign, holding up a sovereign card, and the police also done threw that shit across the ocean. And threw that nigga in jail. I think that nigga, that Arab Muslim nigga, still in jail.
He must have did something wrong. He must have had a reason to go to jail.
Shit, God damn it. Them niggas out there was suited up in army attire and shit. I watched the shit live on TV. I said, oh, God damn, they got that nigga. And I looked around. I said, where the rest of these Moorish niggas at? Y'all gonna help y'all nigga. Man, ain't nobody came in to help the nigga.
The nigga must have did something wrong. Shit.
Man, I don't give a damn the nigga did wrong or right. He's sovereign, nigga. He's sovereign. His sovereign mind, he's able to do what the fuck he want to do because he's sovereign.
I mean, shit.
So what's the whole point of being sovereign if you got to follow U.S. laws?
I mean, I'm going to say this. I don't know what the person you're talking about specifically, but you can't be sovereign by yourself. It's not. Sovereign is a people thing. It's a group thing. It's not.
Well, the nigga ain't have a group. Anyway, let's go ahead and bring that up. Go ahead and read that for me if you can. Black.
Yeah, so this is on WordPress.com. Y'all can go look it up. and they'll tell you the difference between the Mer people, just a dark-skinned Aboriginal person belonging to the indigenous Aboriginal people throughout the planet. This just basically talking about the first people, which is us.
Oh,
We the original blueprint, and then you got the Moor people right there at the bottom, and start talking about the Dutch mixed with the English, and then it gets into the North African people with the Berbers and the Muslims, and all this gets to talking about all that.
what
So
does it say right here? It said the Dutch English. I can't read the rest. The Dutch English something something. The word more. What is that? More. So yeah. Yeah,
Hey, I
but
speak German, bro. I can answer that real quick. So what that is if you notice in German and in Deutsch, they have similar words. Like apple is Apfel out here. So more is like mer, mer. You get what I mean? Because that's how
okay.
Dutch will say it.
That's what I was saying. More and mer is the same. It's the same. It's literally the same thing.
no, it's not the same.
No, that's not what he just read though.
But that is from somebody literally just typed that up and put that. Lemuria isn't a real
It's
place.
from WordPress.com. News.
And WordPress is what do you call it?
Well, anyways, that's enough of that. Let's get Hakeem. Hakeem going. Hakeem, talk to me, brother. What's your name? Where you from?
Yeah, brother, it's Hakeem calling from America currently, brother.
Nah, nigga, stop lying. Don't nobody talk about they calling in from America. Yeah, bitch, you from Haiti. Stop lying. You calling in from Haiti.
No, brother.
Don't nobody come on here and talk about I'm calling in from. We already assuming your ass is in America. The fact that you said you calling in from America, we all calling in from America, nigga. Where you from? Tell me where you from. What's in this?
Oh, no, I'm from Africa. I thought my name would have told you right there.
Oh, okay. My bad. You know, my bad, Haitians. I thought he was Haitian. My bad. All right.
Yeah, you're scared of the Haitian community, brother. I don't know why you're so alert, brother.
My bad, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody. I couldn't pick up on the accent. What part of Africa you from?
I'm from Nigeria, brother. Yeah.
All right, talk to me. What's going on, my Nigerian brother who's in Nigeria calling in? But go.
No, I'm in America.
Don't y'all niggas got a curfew right now? Didn't they say y'all niggas can't
I'm
be
in
on
America.
TikTok? Didn't they say you niggas can't be on TikTok past 11 o'clock? Y'all niggas got a bedtime.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're still up, brother. You in your parents' attic right now. You know what I mean? I'm surprised you got a couch there and all that stuff.
You
I'm very surprised you got a couch up in the attic, brother.
But you sound familiar though. I think you sound like somebody.
Yeah. I'm surprised you got a couch, a chest set right there. That attic is gonna fall very soon, brother. You got too much weight up there in that attic, man.
Oh, I see what's going on. You see, the problem with the Africans is they're not used to furniture. She'll say his eyes is like this on the screen right now. Oh, this nigga got a couch. Oh.
You can't even stand up in that attic, brother.
Why you gotta say the whole continent of Africa? You could have stayed.
Hold on. This nigga got this nigga got the couch. Oh, and a chest set. Oh, the nigga got the fan. This means this nigga got AC. Now watch when this nigga find out I got AC. This nigga head about to explode. Ooh. hey,
bro, I'm leaving, nigga. I can't talk about some really.
Yeah. These bitches be letting the hyenas decorate their houses and shit. The hyenas and the animals and the monkeys, they're the ones who build up they rooms and shit. That's their home designers and shit. The monkeys come in and put a banana here, a leaf there. The monkeys say, no. We sleep on tree branch. Yeah, that's why the niggas say, oh, you got a attic. Right, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Anyways, Hakeem, is there something else you want to say?
Yeah, you can't start a revolution at your parents' house, brother. First, you're gonna have to leave the bird's nest, brother. I don't believe.
This nigga ain't got shit to say. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Is that it, brother?
Yeah, you got to get out the.
So you're infatuated. You're infatuated with my house setup, and you can't get over. Can you? Okay, brother. Yes, I'm in a house.
Your parents' house. Parents.
I'm in a house. I'm not in the hyenas, and I'm not in the hyenas den. Nigga, beefing with the hyenas over hyena titty milk, nigga. So yes, brother. I understand this is all, this too much for you. This panel might be too much for you, nigga.
You have to leave the bird's nest, brother.
Nigga, you looking at too much shit right now. Like, nigga, I got a fan and shit. The nigga see a window. Nigga, yeah, you out here calling for a mud. I get it, nigga. Anyway, TPS is removed. His TPS is removed, ICE deported. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Yep. There you go. Everybody, like I told y'all before, I will remove your TPS. The same way your TPS is being removed in America now, your TPS will get removed from my panel. Right. Anyways, let's go on next. Somalia, talk to me, ma'am, sir.
Listen, you invited me up here. You'll kick me out if I speak. Are you gonna put me on mute? Or you gonna let me speak?
I didn't invite you on here. My moderator did. So I don't know. Okay, talk to me. What's going on? What's your name and where you from, man?
My mic was muted.
What's your name and where you from?
My name is Sarah. I'm from the Midwest.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm incognito. Listen.
Okay.
Listen, I didn't hear anything, but you're funny. I didn't take any of that to heart. It's cool. You funny. I just came in. I got an invite. You funny as hell. I would say one thing though. It's not. There's no Hudson titty milk and all that. What the hell? Hyenas titty milk. Listen, you funny. I'm funny.
No. We're not here to get into it. I don't want to know details on which titty milk you suck. Which animal titty milk doesn't matter to me. It don't matter. I don't care. I don't care. You
didn't even let me finish. You gonna mute me?
But I'm just saying, is there something else?
I done gave you a compliment and you gonna mute me?
Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Okay,
I started with a compliment.
Okay, fine. It's not hyena titty milk. Then what it is? What is it?
Listen, it could be hyena titty milk, but all I'm saying is the Marriott Hotel right now has a $14 billion resort that they're about to excavate in the Masai Mara. And that's like in the middle. Like you got to drive out like 3-4 days in Eastern Kenya. So all I'm saying is, jokes aside, get to the money before the white folks take everything. And that's what I would say to anybody from the African American diaspora.
So are you getting to
One love.
Are you going out there?
We're on TikTok now.
Oh, okay. Oh, but interesting. You said you're from the Midwest. Why you have Somalia? Are you
Somali American?
You're Somali.
Yeah, we all excited.
We got a Somalian here. Oh, man, how do you feel? You talking about us getting to the money? We know you niggas getting to the money. If there's one thing we know you niggas doing right now out there in Minnesota is getting to that damn money. So let's talk about that. How do you feel about the removal of Somalians, the TPS removal?
It's 5 people. It's less than 5 people. All that Rura. 85% are U.S. citizens. The rest have legal protection. That's a lot of bullshit. But the thing is, we're not talking about the fact that Brett Favre stole the same amount in Mississippi and also in Wisconsin. But I guess the color of the skin matters. But regardless of that, listen, I'm about to leave. You're funny. I'm here for the jokes. All I'm saying is there's a lot of money. And African Americans, I know it's an African American.
We know. Hey, you making me feel uncomfortable right now when you keep saying there's a lot of money. Listen, don't take no money from my account. Don't take no money from my account.
I'm not talking about America. What I'm talking about is the fact that you guys can go to Africa, get a passport, get some land, and get to the business. Okay. Explore.
Here's my problem with you Africans. You guys keep upping Africa, but you niggas never over there. How you niggas always talk about some place you never at? That's like a nigga who always at my house talking about my house. So, hey, Ma, hey, y'all, boy, my house, so it's off the chain. Meanwhile, the nigga in my room, he on my furniture. Nigga eating my food, eating my snacks, eating my Cheetos. Talking about, boy, hey, y'all, you should see my house, boy. My shit got 5 stores, nigga. I got an Xbox, PS5, but the nigga never there. I swear, you Africans the most set up niggas I ever met in my life.
You want my answer?
Yeah, why you not there right now? If
I've been back and forth.
I know why you not over there. Y'all too busy scamming over here and going back over there. That's the motherfucking problem. Well, go ahead. Tell me why you over here.
Why you keep putting me on mute? Anyways, listen, the thing is this. Africa has been robbed. Africa has gone through a lot of conflicts. When I'm speaking to you right now, I'm talking about the next 10, 20, 30 years. In the last 10 to 15 years since I started traveling back, I grew up here, I was born here. I've seen a significant change. All I'm saying is look around. And I would recommend anyone in the panel or anybody listening, there was somebody I was talking to, that book, Homecoming by Yassi Jasang. I'd also recommend that. I'm not talking about right now. I'm just saying. Bitcoin may not be where I'm not an anchor baby, by the way. My grandfather was a veteran, and I'm a U.S. citizen. No, I'm talking to the comments, but
okay, hold on. I think someone wants to say something to you real quick. FBA Wolfie, is this something you want to add on to that, FBA Wolfie?
What have the United States of America stolen from your country of Somalia? And why can't you go
Oil.
back into? Hold on.
I'm gonna excuse myself.
No,
Can't
no,
speak.
no, no, no. What has the United States? Because the United States don't steal nothing from nobody. So what has the United States taken and
Are we on
stolen
stolen
from
land?
Somalia?
Are we on stolen land?
No, you're not. This is not your stolen land.
But
You're
it's stolen
a
land, right?
refugee on this land.
I'm
No,
an
know your
American,
land. You
just like
come over
you.
here as a refugee.
Bye.
Wait, hold on. Somalian. Oh, she left. She keeps using triggering words for me. Like, she keeps using words like stolen. Like, I get uncomfortable when a Somalian says stolen. Like, because it's kind of like, bitch, you just stole $8 billion. Like, you make me nervous when you start using words like stolen.
Okay, listen. You won't let me speak.
Hold on. When you use words like get to the money, I start holding on to my wallet and shit. Yo, hold on now. This motherfucker get it activated.
Wasn't that the stereotype for African Americans like 10 years ago, though? That's
Well, hold
really.
on. Yeah, but we ain't pulling no major scam like $8 billion out of a bitch.
No,
pocket.
no, no. That has never been the identity of Black Americans. See, that's why y'all come out and be
I mean,
racist.
black
This
people
is when y'all
did
come out and
that
be racist because your identity,
Was
your
that
ethnic
racist?
group is
That's the
doing
truth,
crime
though.
in the United
We
States as
were
an immigrant
profiled for that.
class.
You see, you're
Look,
disregarding our
just we
black.
understand
Okay,
that's why y'all 11% of y'all only have college degrees. Majority of y'all don't even have high school diplomas or
pull up the United
GEDs.
States
A
stats.
majority of y'all do not have high school. I don't care if you can speak English properly. You stupid still.
And you sounding gonna
You
respond to that comment.
uneducated.
With
You're
that comment.
unsuccessful. Your parents are
How many degrees do you
88%
have,
of you
honey?
guys
How many
that
degrees do you have?
Somalia is on
How
government
many
assistance,
degrees do
some
you
type
have?
of government
Do you
assistance.
have a
Shut up.
college
We're
degree?
not on none.
Do you
I'm
have a
not.
college degree?
My ancestor
Do
fought
you
for
have
this
a?
land, and I'm not
And I
believing the
will. I
system, but your
respect that,
people
and we
are.
all know that. We
You're
respect
please
that. Don't get to
go
the
help your people
ancestors
get
now,
a
because I
high
might be
school
your
diploma.
grandmama.
Go
What
help
you
your
talking
people learn
about?
how to speak
Call me
English.
granny. Fuck
Your
you
people don't
mean?
even know how to read or write in English in the United States of America. Be please.
Call me grandma.
Call you
Grandma.
All right. Let's pause right now. Let's pause. Let's take a break. That's round one. And let's go to MLK. I skipped my brother. MLK, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
What's good, bro? I just come on here. I heard your dialogue the other day when you was had little Pedro from
Yeah.
Dominica talking to the Samoa, whatever. That shit was hilarious. So I followed you from that day. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm like, man, run an organized live. You know what I'm talking about? A different
Right.
diaspora, everybody. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I
So, and
try my
I
best.
wanted to touch on you. Exactly. So I followed you since then, but I just wanted to touch on the whole American thing. We so fucking American. The Bible even speaks on it. If you know of Noah's boat is built out of gopher wood. Gopher wood is only indigenous to Florida and North Carolina, nowhere else. So that means that Noah was here. Lamb's blood. When they talk about lamb's blood in the Bible, when they talk about lamb's blood is like the antidote. The lamb's blood is the antidote for American snakes here in America, only here in America. So that once again puts everything basically in scripture. When they talk about the blood of the lamb and this and that, the blood of the lamb is the anti-venom for American snakes, the diamond head, the rattlesnake, all of these American eye stuff. So we've been here. The
Right.
scriptures even tell you that, but nobody want to read that part. So everybody keeps saying, well, the Moors was, well, no, we were here before the Moors. You know what I'm saying? So we are tied to this land biblically. That's why they call it the land of milk and honey.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you read the book, they came they came before Columbus. We are the Aztecs. We are the Olmecs. We've been here. We had buildings that buildings y'all see downtown, like the Washington Monument. We had buildings like that all around this country when Columbus came here that they don't want to tell you about.
Opelika, Florida.
Mound builders, the mound builders of Illinois, the mound builders of Ohio, Indiana. We've been here. We're the ones who went over there and built the pyramids over there because our pyramid that's in the Grand Canyon predates the pyramids over there in Giza.
Most definitely.
So we've been here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they found so many pyramids in the United States. And it's like, why they got so many pyramids here if they originally started over there? If Africa started the pyramid building, why did they have that many? Why did the states have so many? Because we were the ones building. We were the ones on technology. That's why when these white folks came over here, they seen how we was moving and they was digging it. We had technology they didn't have. Remember, we taught them how to wash up.
Hold on, MLK. There you go. I got it, brother. I got you, brother. I hear you. See what I'm saying? Yeah, like I tell you, brother, we could go on and on days and days about us being indigenous to America. It's not really a huge secret. You're attacking them from different angles, which I like. But I learned a long time ago, these niggas, they don't like nigga scholarship. They don't like black scholarship. They don't like Dr. Ivan Sertima scholarship. They don't like fossils and DNA findings. They don't like correlation. So I said, what would you niggas listen to if you don't listen to black scholarship? I said, my bad, European scholarship. There we go. Let's use European scholarship to teach you guys about us being black indigenous, because they have scholarship about us. That same scholarship and rhetoric you use or they use against us, talking about the Atlantic slave trade, is the same scholarship that actually goes against what they're saying. So I like to give them European scholarship because they don't understand nothing.
Exactly. But the thing is, if you look up all of the inventions that black Americans, that foundational black Americans have created, they're still using all our inventions around the world. From the car, the plane, electricity, all of this shit was created by us. You know what I'm saying? Your furnace, your AC, your washing machine, your dryer. While you talking about we ain't got nothing, y'all using our shit to this day. The reason it hasn't evolved because we haven't made it evolve. We are the book holders on that. We are the ones who own the rights to that. If we want washing machines and dryers to evolve, we have to be the ones who get involved. We're the reason you got the internet, your fucking telephones, period. Because Alexander Graham Bell was a fucking slave owner.
All right, brother. Appreciate it. Hey, that brother, y'all go follow that brother. That brother got a lot of information. But we got to keep moving on. Mango, talk to me, man. How you doing? What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, y'all. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
So I wanted to talk about a new talking point. Y'all know.
Hold on, Mango. Hold on. Where you from?
I live in New Jersey.
Okay. All right. What's your ethnicity?
Black.
Okay. All right. Talk to me. What's going on?
How y'all feel about what the T-Man is doing with the Pentagon for the first time ever since the Pentagon was created? Why are they giving a loan of $602 million to his son?
You talking about Trump?
Yeah. Trump Jr. just got approved for $602 million for the first time ever by the Pentagon.
Okay. I mean, just regular white people shit. White people be doing shit.
So then, nah, that's not a good explanation.
I mean, that's what the explanation been.
What do you feel about it?
I feel really angry about it.
Go do something.
I feel. So are you a coon? So you don't like Americans?
Hold on. No. This is what the fuck you want me to do about some crackers out there in laundry money? We know this. We've been knowing this. This is why we're out here fighting for reparations, because we know they got the money. So we understand that they cheating. We knew they've been cheating. We're not picking, we got to attack that. We know what it is. Yeah, them crackers out there lending other crackers money.
So y'all be mad at a certain group?
Because the ones who didn't know cheating. We try to tell them, ma'am, where your parents from?
What?
Okay, first off, it was people that barely spoke.
Hold on.
602.
Where your parents from, Mango? Where your parents from?
Why you
where your
parents me? Why do you keep muting me? My parents from here. What the fuck you mean?
Where's here? Where's here?
Ask her where her great grandparents from.
We can't know. Where's here? Mango, go ahead. Let on mute.
All black Americans. That's all I'm trying to tell you. You can't.
Where are your parents?
You can't be mad at the Somalis if you're not mad at down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She sounds like a Somalian light bulb head airborne. Turn on your camera.
Bro, you was mad as hell.
Turn on your camera. Let me see that light bulb head.
You want to keep muting me because you're...
Hold on. Make my room bright. It's kind of dim in here. Turn on that camera.
Keep muting me. You an unintelligent coon. You an unintelligent coon.
Turn on the camera.
You don't know how to stand up.
I said turn on the camera so my room could get bright. Yeah, anyways, TPS, there we go. I didn't drop it. TPS. Listen, y'all. See, this is the problem that we've been noticing as black Americans. Whenever these cuckoo birds get in trouble, now they want to call out white supremacy. Look what the white man doing. Now you see where we're coming from now. Now you get, look at what white supremacy doing. They're doing this, they're laundering money. And they always pocket watch it. He done gave that cracker a $1 million. And we've been telling you niggas this. Y'all the ones who kept aligning with them, thinking that they had something for you. Right. You came here for white supremacy. They gave you your green card. You damn near signed you pledge allegiance to them. So you're talking to a group of people who's been fighting them since 1526. We know this already. Y'all the only ones over here. After you get your ass jammed up and you high in the air like a kite, the cracker got you like this, and you got help, nigga, got help. Nah, nigga. Hell nah. Hey, I'm telling y'all, bro, that little put them in the air, that shit got them in a chokehold right now. Them niggas don't like to get put in the air.
Don't have me in here just to mute me. You're an unintelligent fool.
Yeah.
You're gonna start there.
Them niggas don't like to get them niggas don't like to get hair like this. Hell, nigga.
That's exactly how Donald Trump pulling on.
Oh my God.
Why the fuck
It's a whole lot of zebra milk babble. I'm like, it's zebra milk every damn where.
Why y'all keep muting me?
Because
we're muting you so you can finish milking the zebra.
How about you dumb ass, ugly ass, stupid ass, no intelligent? You can't fight against Donald Trump, but you coming at a small group of individuals.
Man,
I'm gonna crush your mango.
Hold on. How about they go fight in Somalia? What? Why are you so mad at me? They're not fighting in Somalia. What?
Go fight.
Man, why won't they fight in Somalia?
Go fight against Donald Trump for taking 600.
Okay. I would do something about that money if they go back and fight in Somalia. Do we got to?
You're the one that's upset about it. Why don't you go fight against Donald Trump? Go make your picket sign and go march in front of the Capitol. You're the one that's mad. You're the one that noticed the $600 million missing. And go, what's his name, Bryce or something? Go beat up Bryce.
No, you worry about a different group of people. So y'all want to come at a small group of people?
You got all this.
So y'all want to come at a small group of people?
You can take BT. My money is on you.
You got bigger fish to fry. You talk about my reparations and my this and my that.
You mad, huh? She talking about my money on her too. I think you could do it, Mango. I think you got it. Hey, Mango, you got it. If they put you on TV and they throw your ass to the ground and kidnap you, I'm gonna say, damn, my girl Mango, my girl Mango went out like a champ, boy. Mango was with that shit. Mango, I need to see you on WWE. You better take your ass out there. Who John
White? 100 gorillas versus Mango.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got my money on Mango. Mango got it. I can tell
Mango got it.
Anyways, let's get Ronnie. Ronnie, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
What's up with it, man? I just want to say to all the tethers and for the ones that are not as well. My people over here on this land, we know who our suppressor is, and we ain't never laid down for these niggas or these motherfuckers, I should say. We're still fighting them. We've never laid down. You guys, we can't say the same for you guys. So don't you guys ever come over here, get to asking us questions about why we ain't doing this, why we ain't doing that. Check this out. Our final chapter is going to be with those folks. But right now we're on chapter 13 and it happens to be y'all. Chapter 14 is the Hispanics. Chapter 15 is the Asians. We got to get past all you guys, but we ain't never forgot who suppressed us. We always put in work. What the hell are you doing?
Exactly. Good point, Ronnie. Good point. I want to say that, and I think they keep forgetting. It's funny because they keep forgetting that white people only brought y'all here to work side by side with them. So just as much as they're in our way, you in our way too. Matter of fact, your priority, you are number one priority because of proximity. You attack who's in front of you. You niggas living side by side with us, blending in with us, talking about you black too. Meanwhile, you came here for white supremacy. We have to deal with you first. And then we will move up. Because at first we was dealing with white supremacy. And white supremacy felt that iron to that ass. And they had to go get another group of people, which is you. You in the way. You want me to handle white supremacy? Go back home so we can have a clear shot at white supremacy. Go home. Go back.
How are we in your way though?
What the fuck you mean? Nigga, first of all, you stealing $8 billion. nigga, you in the autistic kid's way too. Talking about how we in your way. Nigga, what did you come to America for, sir?
No. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, can you pull out the chart for immigration?
Okay.
And you see the numbers?
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you something. What? First of all, sir, where you from? Go ahead and mute your mic.
I'll call him. Abadububuta aba. Ebadubu a.
Sir, the mute button. Hit the unmute.
Yeah, you
There
can
you
mute it. You can mute the
There you
mic.
go. There you go. There you go. What? Where are you from, brother? And what's your name? How do I say your name?
Yeah, I'm from Africa.
What's your name?
My name is Al from Africa.
What part of
Al.
Africa you from, brother? What part of Africa you from?
I'm from Senegal.
Okay.
Senegal.
Are you in Africa right now? Or are you in America?
I'm in the US.
Okay. All right. And what did you come to the US for?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Nigga, can you hear me? What did you come to the
I live
US
here.
for? I know, nigga. What did you come here for?
I am here to walk and live. Live here and walk.
You're here to walk. Okay. All right. So you came here for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga. You in the way.
My question is like,
Yeah,
can you pull the
Right. Yeah. Listen, nigga. You niggas came over here and you put your alliance with white supremacy. You won't challenge them. You won't speak out of them because they will take away your citizenship. So, sir, you are in the way. You came here for white supremacy. Did you come here to fight white supremacy? Al, did you come here to fight white supremacy?
We're not here for fighting.
I know, nigga.
We don't come here to fight.
Yeah.
We don't come here to fight. All we want to do,
Exactly. That's the
we just trying to
point.
get a better life.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's what we talking about.
We're
That's
not
what we
trying to
talking
fight
about.
nobody.
That's what
We're
we
not
talking
fighting
about.
If you
Black
want to come
America.
here and live a better life, you don't want to fight, you
listen.
can't disrespect us while doing that then. You just work and you stay out the way and keep your mouth closed if you didn't come here to fight.
Exactly. And don't
Like
pull
a
no
good
problems.
bitch.
Right.
Whatever you say, bro. Whatever you say. But all I'm
Yeah, and then here's the thing about these Africans. They keep talking about how we do this, how you do this. Okay, it's kind of like, don't y'all see what's going on with the Nigerians and the Christians? Don't y'all see what's going on with the Nigerians and South Africans? Like, out of all groups of people, Africa should know the best about this whole going to other people's countries and homes, talking about a better life. Y'all don't even support that for each other. So you know what the fuck? I'm tired of this clueless game you guys keep playing. How we do this, nigga. You know how. Because this shit won't slide in your country. Can this shit slide in South Africa? Our boy? Are they allowing this in South Africa? I'll go ahead and talk to me. Al, can it slide over there?
As far as I know, there is so many immigrants in Africa. There is no country on planet Earth that doesn't have immigrants. Okay.
Okay.
But my thing is like, can you pull the chart?
Hold on.
Can you pull
and how do the immigrants act in other people's countries in Africa?
Just like we do here.
Oh, okay.
They just walk.
Oh, okay.
They just walk.
So the Nigerians ain't getting their ass slapped around by South Africans. Okay, we're just gonna
Can I ask him a question?
Go ahead.
You say all the countries around the world has immigrants. So what country around the world, you can name any 54 countries in Africa, have Black Americans went into their country and got on their government assistance and stole $1 billion from them?
I'm not condoning anybody that's stealing money. Okay? So
You condoning those, y'all
not a question
encouraging
for
it?
me.
Are you
That's not a
condoning
question
this,
for me.
encouraging? But that wasn't my question. My question was, what country can Black Americans go to that people was enslaved on or captured on, and you conclude those 54 countries in Africa and get on government assistance?
We don't have the resources out there like here. You guys gotta understand
How
that.
do you think those resources became the? How do you think the United States of America became a number one,
Let me say this.
a
Let me just
first
say
world
this.
country?
Let me say this.
No. What made the United States of America a first world country?
That's a broad question.
No,
That
it's not.
cannot
It's
be
a simple
answered.
answer. It's
You
a
You cannot
very
answer
simple
that with one
answer.
line.
It's a
You
very
cannot
simple
answer that with
answer.
one line. That's a broad
No, no,
question.
no. It's a very simple answer.
It's composed of a lot of
What
things.
resource that
All right.
made the United States a first world country? What made the United States its money? What was the United States' biggest trade?
All right. I'll just pinpoint just a couple things. I'll pinpoint. All right. African Americans make a lot of I don't know if you know how to put it, man. They make a lot of sacrifice and work to develop this country. The Chinese also did a lot of work and sacrifice because they were doing the railways. All right.
The only difference is we already built the infrastructure, sir. Anybody else who came in after us did not build what we built. They coming in after it's already built, sir. So don't bring up other groups of people after it became easier, sir.
Yeah, but it's not just one specific race or tribe or people that.
Motherfucker,
Yes, it
why?
is. Stop lying, sir.
And you want to know
I'm
what
not
the
taking.
problem
I'm not
is?
taking nothing away. Nothing away from the African.
So here's the problem, and this is why we need you niggas out of here. See how disingenuous and uneducated you sound about our history, but then again, y'all niggas get into offices and you guys get into political positions and become school teachers in our districts, in our communities, and then you get in these seats and you start saying things like we don't deserve reparations. That's how you stripping and stealing from us. You're coming from you're coming from a third world country, coming over here uneducated, disingenuous, and then you're getting into our systems, looking or having the same complaint, riding the black wave. No, your ass not black, because you wasn't calling yourself black in Africa, calling yourself black on the census, checking that off, and then riding that wave and then telling black Americans we don't deserve reparations. We didn't build anything by ourselves. We had other groups. Nigga, you gotta go. You need to go home. If you feel like that, go home. You don't need to be here because you're being disingenuous. So, sir, you just answered your own question. I don't need to pull up no stats because you just answered it. You're not educated, sir, about our culture and history, but you're here representing us. We don't need you here.
What makes them so disingenuous too, we're clearly saying we don't want y'all here because we're protecting our resources, whether it's the price of housing because you guys come here, then it's
honestly, what
less
tells me though,
demand.
it's like
Hold on, Zebra, but listen. So you guys come here and you use our resources and we're trying to protect our resources. Someone just asked you what resources you have there in Africa and you said none. You have resources in Africa, but you gave them to the Chinese, the same people you're giving a shout out for building America. You have no loyalty. You don't even know your own history. You don't know what resources are. That's why we don't want you here. We really genuinely don't want you here. You're the problem.
Exactly. It's like you niggas come over here just like cuckoo birds. You know what a cuckoo bird is, Al? Hold on. Al, you know what a cuckoo bird?
You guys keep talking about we don't want to hear like you.
Al. Do you know what a cuckoo bird is, Al? I'll meet your mic. Al, you know what a cuckoo bird is?
Bro, you niggas don't run the show. You niggas don't run the show. You be talking about, we don't want to hear like you run the show.
Okay, all right.
We vote. We run the show.
Hold on. I run this show, sir. This show right here that you on, I run this show. You can get your TPS removed. So nigga, stay muted up. I'm gonna tell you what a cuckoo bird is, because that's exactly what you are. Yeah, nigga. I'm taking temporary status from your ass. Nigga. Anyways, a cuckoo bird is a bird that never builds their own nest, always lays their eggs in other birds' nests. It's a parasite bird, the worst bird ever. If you can, please shoot this bird when you see this bird. It needs to go. They're parasite birds. They lay their eggs in other birds' nests when other birds aren't home. And even if the other bird is home, they will fight that bird to lay its eggs in that bird's nest. Now, this other bird, who's the real bird, who's the original bird of this nest, she don't want all these birds in one nest, because that means you got to take care of all these birds and all these eggs. And then the thing about birds is they can't really tell the difference between eggs like that. They all look the same. So when the eggs hatch, it can't tell which one's its original bird or these cuckoo birds' eggs. And then the cuckoo birds are very hostile. They get the Shaquille O'Neal and Debo and the other birds out the nest, putting his back on the other birds and baby birds and knocking the birds out the nest and shit. They're very loud. So the mother bird thinks that they got to take care of that particular bird and not the other bird. All because their ass ain't got no resources. All because they ass ain't got a home. All because they think they worked hard, but they never worked hard for shit. But so entitled to another bird's nest. Resources. Don't give a fuck about it. It ain't laying out one. It ain't putting out one branch in the nest. It's not the foundation of the nest. It don't do no hunting. It's just that fucking shit up and then killing the other birds. Very hostile to all the other baby birds, the original birds in the nest. Sir, that's what you are. You're a cuckoo bird. The same way, so you want to ask me how are you stealing resources and what are immigrants doing? Just look at a cuckoo bird. You don't build shit, but you feel entitled to everything. This is not your home. This is not your nest. The least you could do is behave, nigga, and learn some shit. You don't even want to do that.
AI, what sandwich is he gonna want? Let's make him feel at home. Give him a to-go plate.
Why you guys are so insulting? Is there a reason for that?
Wait.
That's our prerogative, ma'am.
Wait, hold on, brother. Let me. What's your name and where you from? I might be saying your name wrong. Where you from? Unmute yourself.
May I ask, what's the purpose of so much insult towards people that without those ancestors you wouldn't exist, honey? Why are you insulting your own?
Slow down. Let's take this one by one. You're insulting me right now, and this is why I'm putting to the back of your neck because you just won't chill out. Are you here for a conversation or are your feelings hurt?
Please don't mute me.
Okay, but hold on.
There's no reason for you to mute me.
Hold on.
Well, you gotta listen, then you won't get muted.
Man, look at y'all. Y'all act just like cuckoo birds. You guys ain't got no home training. Can you just chill out? I asked you a few questions first, and then you can ask me a few questions. What's your name and where are you from? Can we start there first?
My name is Amunet. I'm from a little country in West Africa, right near Senegal and Gambia. Okay, called Cape Verde.
That country.
And I've been living in the United States since I was 14 years old. I came here when I was 14 in 1988. I've lived in Massachusetts most of my life, over 30 years, and I moved to Florida almost 4 years ago.
Okay, all right. I mean, you're putting too much information out there. I don't know if ICE is listening, so you might.
Yeah, he was in diapers.
I don't care.
Right?
ICE can come anytime it wants. It would probably.
No. Yes, we know. We voted for that. I get it. Yes.
It could be a blessing, okay?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Why don't you go home and build your country? Why are you here? You're old. You're older now. Why don't you go back home and stay over there and go build?
You know what? Oil lit your streets. Do you know what oil lit your streets from 7?
Ma'am, have some decorum. Act like an FBA queen. See how we're calm and respectful to our men.
No.
Have
you
some
guys
decorum.
I've been sitting here patiently listening, calling Africans cuckoo birds.
You're acting like a cuckoo bird right now.
You acting
You're
like
operating
it.
from a space of the meaning that shows your true self. You actually
Hey, y'all, what I said?
Yeah, you sound,
But
you
no,
sound like a
ma'am. Can we
jerk.
talk
You're nothing
about
but-
it? Can I explain it in a different way?
You're a bunch
Go
of jerks.
ahead, FBA. We'll see. I'm
When
gonna
he
mute her.
said
Go
that
ahead.
the African was acting like a cuckoo bird, you
No,
can
no,
see
please.
on the
If you're gonna
continent
have
of
an
Africa how many tribes try to
And
take
don't-
over other people's land. You know,
the
they
pussy-
try to push other people out and
Big
declare
time.
their land as they own, or they try to take
Stop being-
other people's identity. You know, Africans go around cosplaying like
So-
cuckoo birds.
So
He
is
was
this country
just
owned by
showing
Black
the
Americans
similate.
though?
You're being.
Who make the rules in this country?
May
My
your
ask that, who make the
ancestors,
rules?
may your African ancestors
Who make the rules in this country?
You can absolutely look up
TPS,
the Black Americans that make the
TPS,
rules too.
Somebody TPS, we got to get one. Okay, there we go. Goddamn. Listen, y'all, I will get you. Listen, immigrants on my panel, I will get your TPS removed. Please. Don't, because the minute you get removed here, you might get removed out the country too. That's 2 TPSs in one day. God damn, nigga, let's not get two TPSs removed in one day. Just calm down. You guys are guests here. You guys are guests in America, and you're guests on my panel. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know what I'm saying? So in 5 more seconds, a truck might pull up and have your ass like that. You might say, "D guy, help, D guy, help, D guy." You might get kidnapped and duct taped and thrown in an SUV and taken somewhere in the unknown land. So let's calm down. Let's just calm down. Anyways, Bell, talk to me, brother. I don't think you've spoken in a minute. It was your turn, but we had other people.
You
If
you
Nah, you
want to
you
see
good.
my
You
face?
good.
You want to see my face? How
fine,
do I
Please,
do
so we
that?
can
How do I
call
do?
ICE.
fine.
You
Show
All
your
want
right.
to see
face.
my face?
My bad,
Yes,
Bell.
for
My
ICE.
bad.
For
Yes.
ICE.
I
Show
count
us.
swift righteous judgment upon all your heads. If
Okay. All right.
Ma'am, your people are the one being judged, man.
I
Y'all
count
so
swift
mute
right,
her. Please mute her. Ma'am, your people the one sold black Americans, ma'am. Y'all are being held up under judgments. Get the fuck from on
you
with
want
all of
your
this shit.
colonize?
Okay, ma'am? Stop it.
Yeah. Where's it at?
You want
Zebra milk babble. Whew. It's hard to keep
vai
muting
pros
it.
infernos.
She's back. The hyena has jumped the fence. You have to calm down,
Vai pro
hyena queen. Too much bushmeat babble.
os outros
We
gatos
actually we refer to you as bush coochie babble. You're
gol.
just You got to respect the man's panel. He's not here to speak. Have some respect, bush queen. All right, go ahead, FBA Woofy. I was holding it down. She was crashing out, AI.
I believe I think I heard something about some bushmeat pussy. What she said? Said something about
Oh
some.
no, she's throwing it out for a green card. I'm like, we don't want it. And you
Why
know
you
what?
always
Let me address
refer?
that, AI.
I
Let
just
me
want to
address
say,
something.
oh
Wait,
my
hold
fault.
on, Belt. Let me address something real quick to the Bushmeat Coochie people that keep throwing their green card available coochie at AI. The reason why our FBA men don't want y'all, because you guys are not sexy, right? If I come on here, I'm like, what's up, baby? What you doing? When you gonna come through? He's like, all right, holla, I'll be there. When y'all come on, he's like, what's up, baby? What you gonna do? Y'all respond, "Ooh, boop, da, da, ah, boo, ah, boo, ooh, ah." He's like, whoa, nothing sexy about that. Nothing. That's why they don't want y'all. Do better.
Thank you, Odell. Thank you for bashing the advertisement of Bush Me Coochie. But go ahead, Bell. Talk to me.
Oh, I mean, I'm black. I just want to come. I just heard them saying why we had this energy for one group of people. I just want to let y'all know this shit for everybody. Ain't no kicky for nobody.
Exactly.
Not for no white people, not for no Mexicans, not for no Africans, not for no Somalians. It ain't no kicky with none of y'all. We on all y'all ass. Y'all talking about judgment is upon us. Judgment is upon all y'all. With y'all goof at. Go read your Bible, Revelations, whatever you want to, whatever you believe in. Go read.
Exactly. Yeah, I just want to let y'all know this ass whooping is for everybody. We're not showing faces. We're not picking faces. This is a universal ass whooping that's going on right now. Anyways, Supreme Dex, talk to me, brother. What's going on? Supreme Dex, you might mute it. All right. So he's not here. Give him 5 more seconds. Yeah, y'all. I'm not understanding. They get like this. They get so hostile when they start getting attacked. When they start getting attacked, they get so defensive. Like, if you have all this energy, you want to fight, you need to be rumbling with ice right now. I need to see y'all. Same way you see we don't have the same energy for white people. We're not seeing the same energy from y'all, and they're attacking y'all right now. The president just came out and said y'all stank. He said, I think you Somalians, you niggas stank. You stank and you stank. I think he said it 3 times. I think this nigga, I think that nigga said it 3 times. Nigga said, I went through your country, it stank. I said, everything about Somalia stank? And you mad at me because I called you a cuckoo bird? This nigga talk about your hygiene and shit. You need to be at his house right now. Fading. He got to see y'all. But you mad at us. Right. So the same thing could be said about y'all. Anyways, Grady, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Yo, brother, yeah, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm chilling, dog. Everybody, this is my my African vice president. The African president was Sadiq, but Sadiq, he's very selective about when he come on. So this is my vice president of Africa, who controls all the Africans, because I don't never like to generalize all groups of people. So we do got some people who who don't undermine us. Go ahead, Grady, and don't let me down. Grady, got something to say?
Don't do that, man. You're gonna have them calling me a sellout again.
You know what I'm saying? You got like they words matter anyways. But go ahead, Grady.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
man. The only time I come here when I have other Africans coming on here saying some other nonsense, man. But look, the only thing I'm saying, look, man. So yeah, my name is Grady. I come from the Congo, right? So in Africa, I rep the 243 every day, all day. Now, so I heard somebody saying that, look, why do you have so much heat for people like your ancestors? Apparently, why do you have so much heat for the Africans? They're your ancestors. Now, look, it doesn't take much to even research deeply. Like I only started researching it because stumbled upon your panel. You don't even have to go deep. Just Google or ChatGPT. You find out that there were tribes in the Americas before the white people came around, and they were melanated, right? So, and at the time, the white man wasn't
Bro,
making
that
any
shit
difference. They
cat.
were calling everybody niggers.
Mm-hmm.
They were calling everybody Negroes and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you know what, Nick? So now I came up on to when I was thinking about today. So think of it this way. You know what? Let's just imagine. Okay, sure. They came from Africa, right? Okay. They came over there. I mean, they came. Some of us, like some Africans, actually sold the other African slaves to the Americans, right? And some of
Mm-hmm.
them were taken. Okay, they go to the U.S. Now there were slaves over there. We knew. I mean, the Africans in Africa knew what was happening, but none of them sent ships. None of them sent warriors to save them, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
they knew
Right.
what was going on, right? They knew there were
Right.
slaves there. I mean, if they did come from you guys, it's your kids, your daughters, your wife, your brothers. Why did you guys not send armies to go and protect them or to go and defend them in the land that we're being,
Basically,
slaved over
if
there?
anything, these bitches owe us. If anything, if you sold me, if you want to go with that history, you talking about I came from you, okay, fine. You owe me then. You should be coming
That's what
over
I'm
here
saying.
defending me. Don't come over here stealing from me. And then now, since you sold me, I gotta defend you. How does that work? You sold me, and now I have to defend you after you sold me. Come on, bro. Like that's
Bro,
backwards.
bro,
Right?
we had a
Go ahead,
conversation
Gotti.
over here, and then somebody else said, "Oh, we couldn't help them because we were dealing with our own shit here." I'm like, that doesn't matter because imagine for example, I don't wish this on anybody, but imagine your daughter get kidnapped, right? And then she fights her way through, she gets away from a kidnapper and then whatnot, and then she asks you, Dad, why didn't you help me? Oh no, I was dealing with the fight. It doesn't care. She doesn't care what you had to deal with. You were supposed to come and save us. You were supposed to come and save her. You didn't do that, and now you want to claim after she's fought her way through, now she's getting ahead in the world. Now you want to claim that no, we're related.
Exactly.
That's a bit of that's hypocrisy right there.
Right. You know, see, the whole thing with the Africans, they keep trying to tell nigga, you come from us, nigga. Okay, so is the cousin that the South African just unalive. Nigga, y'all got cousins on the continent right now. You don't give a fuck about direct relatives. Your son. How about we start with your son? How about we start with your daughter you sold for $5 in a hyena? You sold your daughter for 2 hyenas and $5, and you talk about some me and you related. We gotta help each other. Shut up.
Come on, now.
Go get
Come
your
on.
daughter back.
I didn't say nothing about $2 in the hyena. Come on.
Well, hold on, because I know what it is. I know the currency out there. You niggas, yeah, hyenas are of high economy. Oh yeah. Y'all niggas sold your daughter for a hyena and $5, and you talking about some we your direct. You sold your direct relatives, nigga. You sold them. You see what I'm saying? And you talk about your distance. If we are relatives, which you're not, if we are relatives, we are about centuries apart, nigga, and there's no correlation. You sold
Yeah,
the motherfucker, you got
at least
correlation
4.
with.
At
Right.
least 4 centuries apart. So that's already a long distance, but you're gonna have them calling me sellout again. Damn.
Yeah, but appreciate you, Gotti. That's why you vice president. You know, Sadiq don't give a fuck about being a sellout. That when you stop giving a fuck about being a sellout, that's when you move to president. Hey, Jamie, talk to me, brother. What's going on? Jamie James, what's your name? Where you from? Or where you from? Your mic muted, Jamie.
Can you
There
hear
you
me?
go. Yeah, there you go. Talk to me, brother. Where you from?
Yes, I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How you doing, big brother?
I'm surviving, dog. You know what I'm saying? Take it one day at a time.
Yes, sir. I just want to know, man. Since we are the creators and the inventors of all that they benefiting off of,
Mm-hmm.
why don't we, as black people in America, come together and demand reparations? What is holding us back?
What's holding us back is these other groups of people. That's number one. We're not, if you've been listening to politics lately, we're not the one in these political offices talking about we don't deserve reparations. If you looked at Westmore, if you looked at Kamala Harris, if you looked at Brian Donalds, I think his name was, these are all politicians who spoke out against our reparations. We were fighting for reparations in Maryland, Baltimore, and then Westmore came out, who's half an immigrant. I think he's half Jamaican or full Jamaican. Came out and said that black people shouldn't worry about it. So,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yes, I've heard that. I've heard that and I've seen that. But the thing is, we have to keep pushing it.
No, we never stop pushing. We're here today. This is what this whole FBA, this is what tapping into our lineage is for. It's for making sure we stay focused on a common goal and agenda, because we notice these other groups of people do not have the same agenda as us, nor do they care. So us diving into our lineage, focusing on us and what our direct problems is focusing on reparations. Politically.
Yes, because it's driving me crazy to think that what they've done to us and still doing, and gave everybody else their reparations, and we were the worst out of any other ethnicity.
Right. So it's appreciate that, brother. It's a game that they're playing. It's a game that we're playing, and Black Americans are the only ones who haven't got any specific benefits. We shared everything with everybody. Civil rights was shared with everybody. Even during slavery, when they did compensation, they gave compensations to the white people who lost their slaves. They even gave compensations to the white immigrants who migrated into America in the 1700s. They gave compensations to the Native Americans, to the Irish people, the Japanese. We're the only group who haven't gotten it, and then we're the only group who's concerned about other groups. We're the only group who includes other groups who are not from here. So the more we keep including other groups, we are going to keep our agendas going to move further away. We're not getting hip to that, and we're not trying to separate. So we're no longer focused on other groups of people. So we're getting there. You know what I'm saying? We put him about the ass right now, culturally, socially, and politically. Anyways, let's get to Drake.
What up?
What it is, brother? Where you from, bro? Cause I know you on here,
My
crashing out a
name,
little bit.
I'm from the Midwest.
Okay. Ethnicity? What's your ethnicity, bro?
I'm African American.
Okay. What part of Africa you from?
I'm from the United States. I don't know what you talking about.
You said you African. I'm trying to figure out what part of Africa you from. You said you was African American.
That's what we call it. We African Americans.
I mean, goddamn, nigga, you got Africa in the name. I want to know what part of Africa you from. How you not know your own family members, nigga? Where you was at for 4th of July? You went to Africa for 4th of July? Who cooked for you?
Oh, you trying to be funny? You trying to be a comedian or something?
No. I'm being for real. I want to know what presents do they be sending. For Christmas, did they send you a hyena's ass in a box with a bow tie? Like, I just want to know what you got for Christmas.
So how much cotton you picked today?
I just want to know how. Okay, then what? Okay,
how much cotton you picked?
Which African came over during slavery to come help you pick cotton, or come help you to bring you back to Africa? Boy, you got
how many
dog, you got today, man? I'm telling you have a real shitty family. It don't sound like they care about you at all. I ask you simple questions about what presents you got. Do they know when your birthday is, Dre? Do they even call you for your birthday? Huh? African American? Do they call you and wish you happy birthday? Your African family?
This nigga, man.
Yeah, exactly, dumbass nigga. They don't give a fuck about you.
Hey, this nigga is corny as fuck.
Hey, brother, but Dre, do you have anything to say African American?
Yeah, but we African American. We came from African descent, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well,
can't even deny that.
Okay, how many people came out of Africa?
We not indigenous to America, none of that.
Okay, all right, Dre, thank you. How many people came out of Africa? How many people did they take and bring to America?
Thousands.
No, it wasn't.
It was. So you trying to say it was 5?
You the African nigga? How you not know this? TPS, the nigga too giggly for me. TPS, I don't like them giggly. There you go. One thing I can't stand is the giggling ass immigrant. Please don't be on here talking about Listen, y'all. I don't play that shit. I ain't with that shit. If you listen, don't come on here too giggly. You make me concerned. I get scared a little bit when you're too giggly. I just I don't like it. I ask you a question, you start. The fuck is you laughing for? Nigga, I asked you what you got for your birthday. Anyways, Amunet, goddamn, Amunet, your TPS is running very slim. So we're gonna skip you right now because I haven't recovered from you yet. Let's get some other people on here going before we get to you. Because let's get DMAC going. Hopefully DMAC connection works this time. DMAC, talk to me, brother. What's going on? What's your name? Where you from?
What's up, big dog?
Chilling, fam. What it is?
Yeah, I'm from Jamaica, man. After
Okay. All right, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
you know what I'm saying. I've been listening to you though for a little bit. You know what I'm saying. And
Okay.
I just want to hop in and give my 2 cents. You know what I mean. So
All right, nigga. Don't pull out no bleach, nigga.
I'm gonna say this like because to me it seems like you have a problem with immigrants. You know what I'm saying? And
Duh. I mean, shit, not a secret.
hold on, let me finish. Let me land, bro. Let me land.
I mean, goddamn. I mean, shit. Today's what, day 157? You just now figured that out?
That's not what we're gonna do, bro. Can I speak? And I'm gonna allow you to speak.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, Rastafarian, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm an immigrant, right? And I'm saying to you, what is it an immigrant is taking away from Black Americans when they come
God.
over here?
Okay, fine.
Can
Hold on, FBA Wolfie. I want you to answer because I thought I answered this question already, but you will
I'm speaking to the host. I'm speaking to
But
the host.
hold on, D-Mac, because I already gave this answer already. Now I don't like repeating myself, but I am going to give you my personal experience of what a Jamaican has taken from me, something that was dearly to me, and I'm really mad, and I'm kind of prejudiced, especially when it comes to the Jamaicans, because this really pissed me off when this particular person did this to me. So
It's
I was in
okay.
Walmart.
I take a deep breath. It's okay.
I'm gonna cry. Yes, I was in Walmart the other day. And my house was low on cleaning supplies, and I needed things to get for the house to clean the floors. So when I went to Walmart, I went to aisle 7, and there's this Jamaican brother there, and also in aisle 7 too. Say he had dreads and he had the whole Rastafarian, vibe going on. I'm like, cool, some vibe, and everything's cool. And we're in aisle 7, and there's something in aisle 7 that everybody needs. Everybody needs this in aisle 7. This is the most important goddamn item in aisle 7. Bleach. And then when I looked at this nigga cart, this nigga had a cart full of bleach. He had 5, 10, and he got the damn cart stacked all the way to the top. And I'm like, God damn, nigga. And I said, yo, what do you, I need, can I get one of these? No, brother, no, brethren. What you need this for, brethren? You don't need no bleach, man. Bummer car, go on about your business now, man. I said, well, God damn, nigga. And it reminds you, half of this nigga arm was already white. So obviously he didn't get done doing the whole bleaching process. So I said, well, damn, maybe the nigga do need it. And ever since then, I've been traumatized. So when you ask me what has immigrant taken from me, bleach, nigga, bleach. Bumbucklot. But go ahead, brother. Finish up. Now, FBA Wolf, go ahead and address him. Go ahead.
So, if you was American, you will understand that the unskilled immigrant coming to America takes away from the unskilled American. It's the jobs. We have a lot of immigrants coming to the United States of America without skills. Driving Ubers, working in our fast food restaurants, working in our grocery stores, working in all the unskilled labor jobs, making minimum wage. So we're gonna go back, and then when you unskilled, you scam the government. You do a lot of criminal activities. You do DRUG. You be in a homeless shelter.
Bleach.
You be a part of the poverty. And so what we need right now is not any more unskilled immigrants, but the skilled immigrants with a professional to come over. And a lot of y'all do not fit in that category.
And you know, one thing I
But
want to
y'all
hit on,
do fit into the poverty and the criminal category.
and
Yeah, I've
FBA
got a
Wolfie,
question.
hold on, brother. One thing I want to touch on, D-Mac, I'm not sure if you were on, but I just talked about a half Jamaican who was in politics, Wes Moore, a governor of Baltimore, of Maryland, who came out and went against Black Americans' reparations. So when you ask a question of how we're doing, you guys are getting into these seats going against our agenda because you didn't come here to help Black Americans. D-Mac, what did you come to America for, D-Mac? Why are you here? I'll meet your mic, D-Mac. Bumba clock, the nigga shopping.
Okay,
Oh, there
okay,
you go.
here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. I came to America because I came for opportunity. I came from a third world country. So I come to a first world country so I can achieve something, so I can feed my people back home and take care of my peoples.
Okay,
You get what
perfect.
I'm
Now,
saying?
D-Mac, what?
So what I'm saying to you,
Hold on, D-Mac. So what the fuck does that got to do with me?
you seems like you don't like immigrants. Because
It's not.
what immigrants not taking away nothing from you or that
Wait,
born
wait, wait,
And
wait,
you're
hold on,
not
wait,
putting
hold on,
nothing
wait,
back
America.
in
wait,
either.
hold
You're
on, hold
born
on,
in
hold on, hold on,
America.
hold on,
You're born in
Okay,
America, right?
D-Mac, hold on. Let me ask you this question. What group of people around the whole world likes immigrants? Immigrants. Can you name me a
That's what
group
I was
of
gonna
people?
say.
What can you name me a group of people, a country, a nation of people who likes or loves immigrants? The Bahamas don't. They're kicking out the Haitians. The Nigerians don't. They're kicking out They're kicking out the South Africans. The
Jamaica
Bahamians,
kicked out the Haitians too.
the Jamaicans kicked out. D-Mac, imagine thousands of Haitians went into Jamaica right now. Are you guys gonna be happy? You gonna open? Y'all barely got the beaches. You can't even imagine the Haitians come to Jamaica and they get to enjoy the beach. You can't imagine a Haitian's feet in the Jamaican sand, playing in Jamaican water, and you can't even go to the beach.
Not to
How would
mention
you
the
feel about that?
Chinese have taken over Jamaica. The Chinese run Jamaica. They're building hospitals, schools. So it seems like he's focused on the wrong country. Go
You
ahead,
see,
D Mac.
and this is the problem with these groups of people. They act like this is not a problem everywhere. Everybody's having this problem. There's not a place this is not a problem. The only thing is white people only let you here to undermine us. You came here for yourself, and you came here to be on your best behavior. You niggas can't even behave properly. You came here for them and their opportunities that they promised to you. We ain't promised you shit. They promised you a better life, and you roll with that for cheaper labor, sir. So that's how you're undermining us. That's the only reason why people let you here. Now, listen, I have no problem with immigrants. So I'm going to say this last thing. I'll let you talk. I have no problem with immigrants. I don't hate all immigrants. I don't generalize people. But I do have a problem with groups of people undermining another group of people, which is acting like you don't know because we still got problems here as Black Americans, and y'all don't give a fuck about our problems. You didn't come here to inherit our problems. You came here to escape yours, and you don't care what you have to do to not have our problems. Whatever you want to do, you don't want our problems. And we understood that. Now, all we're saying is, okay, cool. You didn't come here to help. Just don't talk against us. Don't try to cosplay as us or benefit off of us. If you can,
Hey,
go live in another neighborhood where we're not around. Go stay in white people neighborhood. Go stay in the Arab
your
neighborhood.
government respect you. Your government respect immigrant more than all you talking though. But the government take care of immigrants though.
Yeah,
What is he talking about?
but nigga, hold on, but nigga, it's you who's getting duct taped and kidnapped, nigga. You talk about my government respect you, nigga. D-Mac, as soon as this call ends, there is a high possibility that you will be kidnapped if your paperwork is not right. So when you're talking about our government adores us more, nigga, you are being kidnapped right now. I'm not being kidnapped. You are one phone call away, sir. I don't know
Why you
if
trying
all
to
his
shut me up? Why you trying to shut me up though?
sir. Sir, I don't know if all his paperwork is right. He just sounds very suspect. Please go check the house down the street out and do a thorough investigation. I think there's five. If you see 10
Don't
bottles of bleach, if you see 10 bottles of bleach, it's him. It's him. I know for sure, 100% it's him. Right. So our government respects us more than you obviously getting kicked out by my government. I'm not understanding what kind of respect that is. Go ahead, D-Mac. Go ahead,
Hey,
DJ.
bro, I'm saying immigrant come to this country and use the resource that is here better than you all that born and
Nigga,
raised in
it's
America,
better.
and we
It's
get ahead,
better.
and we
It's
get
better.
ahead. Let me
The
finish,
word is
man. Just
better.
give me a
The
chance,
word is
man.
better, not better.
Okay,
This
Better.
is the
Better.
this is
let me talk. Just give me
sorry.
a chance,
Is
bro.
it a
We use the
competition? Are you
resource.
in competition with Black Americans?
We use the resource,
No,
right?
no. Are
Better
you
than
a Jamaican in
American, and we
competition
get
with Black
ahead.
Americans?
So show me in the
No.
neighborhood.
Wait, hold on. So D-Mac, if that's the truth, let's say that's the truth. Let's say you guys come here and you work so hard and you're better than Black Americans. Because I hope you
You all
understand what you're
don't
saying.
own nothing.
Wait,
You all don't
wait, wait,
own
wait, wait,
nothing,
hold
bro.
on. Because hold on. To say that you're better than Black Americans, that's way up here. That's a huge achievement to say you're better than Black Americans. Okay, let's say your skill levels is up here and it surpasses us. Why is it not like that in Jamaica? Why did it take some Chinese people to come to Jamaica to build it up? It's to a point that you guys accepted the fact that you're not capable of building in Jamaica, and you allowed another group of people to create all these buildings and profit more than you have. So if you guys are such great resources, skilled workers, why did it take another group of people to save your island? Because if we left it up to y'all niggas, I don't
I run
know,
my
nigga.
own business, bro. I run my own business.
So why don't you run your own business in Jamaica? See, y'all lives are not adding up. You keep trying to say we do this, we do this. So why are you not doing it in Jamaica? If you're so great, nigga. The only thing you're doing over here is stealing all the bleach, making
I'm
the
doing it
bleach
for my
stock go
people,
up.
nigga. So I gotta be here. What are you talking about?
Sir, why won't you build in Jamaica if you're so great? That's all I want, because you don't outcompete Black Americans. You don't outcompete us in business, entertainment, nowhere, career jobs, nowhere. We are the standard, sir. Yeah, nigga, maybe if y'all get off y'all ass in Jamaica and stop drinking all that damn coconut water, you know what I'm saying, stealing all the bleach and fussing with the Black Americans on the resorts, then maybe Jamaica will be something. Right, nigga, maybe if the hurricane, maybe these niggas actually built some real houses in 2025, nigga, you won't have to worry about no damn hurricane. You niggas still out there in shafts and shit, swimming in the dirty water, dirty wine, and a dirty hurricane, bitch. Yeah, stop dirty whining in dirty water and a dirty hurricane, and maybe bitch and go build you a real home, bitch. If you was really like that.
Right. And
Let me
another
take you to
thing.
Jamaica right now.
You take her to Jamaica. I don't want to go there, bitch. You go there by
Right.
yourself. That's where you need to go. Try to
And
take
a
me on
friendly
vacation. Hey, hold on. And if I do go to Jamaica, I'm hanging out with the
Come with me.
colonizers, bitch.
I take you down there.
I'm hanging out. I'm
Take
hanging
you
out with
down
the colonizers. I'm hanging out with the colonizers, bitch. Yeah. I don't want to hang out with you niggas. I'm hanging out with the Chinese and the Indians and the coolies, nigga. Fuck you niggas. They the ones who
You
built
can't
up
talk to me.
everything.
You can't talk to me.
Listen. They the ones who built up everything, po ass nigga. Yeah. They the ones who did everything. They own the beach. I like beach water. You can't go, nigga. I'm gonna be looking at you from over there from down the street. Oh, look at that nigga. Hey, what's up? What's going on, D-Mac? Come over. Come on. Oh, you can't come over, nigga. The beach is not for you, nigga. Stay over there. I'll go ahead and enjoy this beach water. Worrying about the wrong damn thing. Talking about you do better than us. You can't even go back to your home country. You can't even take a dive in water, nigga. You can't even see the dolphins, nigga. You can't even go fishing, po ass nigga. Talking about you doing better than us. I could go to the beach in Miami. I could go fishing whatever I feel
Yes,
like
we
going
are.
fishing.
Yes, we
You
are
can't.
doing better. Yes, we are.
Nah, nigga, you not. Nigga, stop lying.
And
Stop lying.
AI, just a friendly reminder to all the immigrants. Our American passport is still like a black card around the world. We could go places and not have to wait 4 or 5 months and pay for a visa for them to say, okay, maybe we'll let you in. Friendly reminder
You
while
are
you're
just
over here
jealous. You are
hating.
just jealous of immigrants.
Regardless of how black I am, my passport is strong and American. Amen in the comments for those passport
Now
Amen.
hold on,
holders.
brother. Yeah,
Amen.
yo,
Go ahead, Grady. Talk to me. What's
I
good?
don't usually agree with the lady down under me or down, but one thing that is true: if you go anywhere else in the world, right? Let's say you go to China or Korea, if they ask you, if they see you're black, they ask you, are you American? And as soon as you say you're not, it's a different look, bro. I guarantee you, it's you're that black. Do you get what I
Exactly.
mean? Oh,
It's a
so
status.
look, it's different. But then my question is now, why is everyone so surprised about this whole thing of we don't want immigrants? I mean, it's the UK doesn't want immigrants. Spain says they just sent out a letter saying they don't want immigrants. France doesn't want even inside every single country has problem with immigrant. It's nothing new. The only difference
Exactly.
now is in America now, the president of the country. So it's not just the people, the government doesn't want you anymore. So it's a whole different thing in the US. So it's not a surprise. It's not an American thing, it's a everybody thing. I think you guys just actually came late to the party, actually, to be honest with you. You guys are late to the whole hating immigrant party thing. You guys are very late because it's been going around.
And we're still
Hey,
gonna
Grady.
be here.
Hey,
Grady, why
Grady.
We're
don't
still
you
gonna be
agree with
here.
me,
Hey,
Grady?
Grady.
Grady,
Wait,
why
hold on,
don't
hold
you
on.
agree with me?
Hold on, Grady. What kind of immigrants you got coming to your country? You said you were, right? You said in South Africa. You're in South Africa.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm in South
Congolese,
Africa now for
Congolese,
now.
Congolese. You
Yeah, I'm
Congolese. Where?
Congolese, yes, but I was in South Africa now, so that's why I learned English. But in Congo we speak French. So essentially, right, in South Africa there are Nigerians, Malawians, Zimbabwean, Congolese ourselves, right? So if you look at the news, I mean, South Africans are saying
You're a
more or
sellout,
less the same
bro.
thing.
You're a
Now here's
sellout.
the problem.
You're a
Here's the problem. Here's the problem, right?
A Jamaican nigga calling you a sellout. That was crazy. This nigga, what the
The
fuck?
problem
Go
is
ahead.
what what I'm saying is I'm not
Maybe
even
that's
making it
something to
up. It's
say.
in the news. Google the stuff. Don't take my word for it. Google it. Don't take my word for it. Just Google the
All right.
stuff.
And I want to say this real quick before I let Spy, I can't see the rest, Spy more talk. The only sellout, Grandy's not a sellout because he's still in this country. Grandy's still in this country. He didn't sign no oath to America. He didn't denounce his.
Yeah, why
He
are
didn't
you
denounce.
running? Why?
He didn't denounce his citizenship. TPS. His temporary status has been removed. Anyway, yeah, Grandy didn't, give up his citizenship where his home continent, his home country is. He's there. How could he be a sellout? You guys are the ones who are in America right now are the biggest sellout. They're practicing treason, not only against their own kind, but here in America. So it's kind of like y'all priorities and the way y'all think, the framework is backwards. You niggas think like niggas in the jungle, nigga. How you call a nigga who's in their home country a sellout? You're the one who's a sellout. You came here for white supremacy. You came here for handouts. And you traded on your own groups of people for gains. You the sellout. Anyway, Spy Mom.
Wait,
Talk to
AI,
me,
what
brother.
does Grady not agree with me on? Grady was
Oh,
like, oh, I usually don't
Spy
agree
Master.
with
Okay.
her. What does Grady not agree with me on, Grady? It seems like we're on the same page. We don't want immigrants.
No, sorry, I just don't agree with the
So
way. Sorry, like
yeah,
Go
the
ahead,
only
Grady. Go
time
ahead.
you see the difference, I'll say the difference between you and AI is when AI talk about like the hyena stuff, it's when it's provoked. AI doesn't start with this shit. I've noticed it. It's after it's provoked. But the lady, oh damn, she come out guns blazing and saying some things where I'm like, ma'am, I mean, shit. The way she says it, but AI when he says these things, it's after it's being provoked, after it's being cold named, then it's like, all right, then I mean he said it, it's I hate you too. So if you come at him correct, he comes back at you correct. So but the lady, oh damn, I have to tell you, ma'am, sometimes you just come out get blessing and saying some things that are not true. So that's the only difference. But besides that, we agree majority of the stuff.
But do
Hold
you
on, hold
think
on,
that
hold
could
on, hold
just
on, hold on,
be?
hold on, hold on. Bush me pussy. She's the owner of Bush me pussy. That's not true, nigga. That's not true, nigga.
Hey,
Bush me.
listen,
Come on,
that's
Grady.
not
Come
true.
on, come
Bro,
on.
listen, remember now. That's not true. Because I've never met an American woman. So I don't know why you women over there. Underneath, you have only met Congolese
But
and
we
African
met
women.
your
So
woman. We met your woman, nigga. We
over
met your
there,
woman, nigga.
now, but
Yes,
you see, our
nigga.
women are not like
Yeah,
that. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know.
Bush pussy is very real, nigga. It's very real. Well, goddamn, huh? That shit, goddamn. Anyways, all right.
I just
Let's.
think that's Grady's hyena feelings, and once he get out of those hyena feelings, he'll understand where I'm coming from.
Damn,
Tell
y'all
you what, tell you
scared?
what, AI, tell you what, AI, tell you what, AI. And then before I
Go
go,
ahead,
so
go ahead.
once let's say 50, well, once we got our shit together, right, and we got actually some power to talk back, I'm gonna take AI's ass and owe them back to Africa
What?
and let them
No,
taste
don't
that
take
shit
my
called
ass, nigga.
hyena
What the
meat. No, the
fuck?
Back,
hyena
I
meat,
was never
and then
there.
tell y'all what you gonna say now, nigga. We got our shit together now, nigga.
Wait, and
This the
listen,
way
if
you.
you Grady, if you get your shit together, then I'll be, you know what I'm saying? It'll be great. Anyways, Hood, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, what's good, God?
Chilling, fam. What it is? Hey, bro, are you that brother from New York, brother from yesterday?
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. I'm the Stellar page and all that.
Oh, you Stellar page. Oh, there we go. All right, go ahead. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah. So, Joe, it seems like nobody know the difference of like racketeering, gang, like treason on the land and racketeering, right? So,
Right.
look up 18 USC 1961 and 1968, right? So
Mhm.
the definition of niggas coming to the land and kissing the YT ass all day, because that's all y'all do, right? Y'all treason against us because we already been here and we don't work for their system. So when a Jamaican brother saying, hey, well, I own my own business. Yes, you own your own business, but you had to go through the white man to get permission on our land so he can benefit off of your property. And you don't even know that you don't
Exactly.
own it because you got to go back home. And like I said the other day, me and you keep saying this, bro. A lot of y'all coming here sending y'all money home. So y'all putting this in a jam where y'all making these companies bigger than they ever was because we never uphold white supremacists. We fight against the system. So it's
Great.
time for y'all to go home, bro. We sorry, gang. Y'all
There we go.
copied the swag. Y'all copied the swag. Y'all copy how we talk, how we look, how we dress. Y'all can take that shit back to your land and build America over there.
Exactly. There we go. Appreciate that, brother. He's absolutely right. When y'all come over here, all y'all do is work these poor ass jobs that white people wanted you to work because we wouldn't do it, and y'all get paid, and you send that money back to America. So if anything, you guys came here to be our enemies. That's just what it is. We accepted it because we felt bad for you poor ass niggas. You guys was coming over here with one sandal and shit. You know what I'm saying? 5 baby mamas and shit.
These
Hyenas.
Yo, bro, these niggas forgot. This the land of the free. If this the land of the free, you bitch ass niggas,
Right.
we was already free. Y'all
Yeah,
niggas
nigga.
was the slaves because y'all had to leave y'all land the benefit of over what we got going already.
Exactly. Anyways, let's get Mark going. Mark, talk to me, brother. What's going on? Mark, I'll meet your mic. Mark, the mute button. I'll give you some time, Mark. Let's give him 5 more seconds. Niggas. There you go. Oh, he just muted himself back up. You hit it again, Mark. You got it. Press it one more time, Mark. One more time. Hit it one more time, Mark. The mute button. Hit it one more time. I just pray to God you're not Haitian. I just pray to God you're not Haitian.
It's
Whatever it is,
giving
just don't.
Haitian.
It's giving Haitian.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, there we go. Oh, Mark. All right. What's going on, Mark? Where you from?
Yeah, first of all, I appreciate you bringing me up. The conversation moves so quickly that I'm trying to catch up. I'm gonna have to play catch up now.
Yeah, there you go.
So here's where I am. No, and I'm not Haitian. Not as though anything is wrong with being Haitian.
Where you
I
from? What are you?
I am indeed Guyanese.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
And I heard the way you chastised my Jamaican brother, and I was a little bit
Don't be
offended.
scared. Hey, listen. I'm the victim, Mark. I'm the victim. The bleach was gone, and he had 10 bleach bottles. I am the victim, Mark. I'm telling you.
How are you a victim? Please explain
Because I
that to
couldn't
me.
clean the house, Mark. The house was dirty, Mark, and I couldn't use bleach to clean the damn house. I had to keep driving down the street, waste more gas. I had to go to the Walmart on 72nd Street. It's an inconvenience to me, Mark. I had to settle for the dollar value one. I had to settle for the dollar value one because it was the little bottle one. It wasn't enough for house. I had to wait. I am the victim.
I'm trying to understand your logic. What's bleach?
More bleach. House.
Stop bleaching your goddamn skin to get validation from the YT.
Oh,
Stop
okay,
acting like you don't know,
I got
bro.
you. But no. Okay,
You know what he's talking about.
Okay,
Don't play with my bro.
I hear that. I'm gonna pivot from that because that's not what I want to talk about. We don't care. I don't care about bleach.
That is exactly. That is my
What I
personal
want to
experience.
talk about
That is my
is
personal experience.
okay. Fair enough. What I want to talk about and what you all were talking about was that immigrants coming here in some way took away jobs from the American public,
It didn't
and
take
that
away nothing. It didn't take away nothing. Once y'all crossed that border and asked the white man for permission to be on our land, then you became a slave. That's it. The definition of being an immigrant and a migrant in someone else's land mean you're slaving on the land. When y'all get here, We don't care about y'all being here, but y'all be acting like y'all down and y'all tough. And let me be with the black community, copy they swag, and then once the percentage of numbers get higher of y'all coming here, your auntie, your grandmother, they cousins, and everybody else, y'all start saying the black community ain't got no culture. After y'all stole the culture and sent it back to your country and digging in my garbage, you sending my leftover beds and everything.
All right, all
Okay,
right.
okay.
Let's give Mark a chance. Let's
You
give
know,
Mark a
if we're
chance.
gonna have
I'm sorry, Mark.
a
Wait,
lot.
guys, remember, we're a scholar panel. We represent University of AI, Hood Smart subjects. We're a scholar panel, guys. Sorry about that, Mark. Go ahead,
But
Mark.
go ahead,
Hood Smart,
go
give
ahead,
him a
Mark.
part. Give him a minute.
Stella, you good, Stella, but you know what I'm saying? Stella be on their ass. But go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, continue. The mute button, Mark. Hit the mute button. Aria, you will speak next. The panel's full, Aria. Wait till someone drops and then we will go. Mark, the mute button, Mark. I don't know how many times we gotta go over this.
I don't know why it's muted. I didn't do that intentionally. Can you hear me
No,
now?
no one mute Mark ever again. It's an inconvenience to the panel. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but let me apologize for that. Let me reiterate what I said earlier. I've been in this country now for 40 years.
It's a long time.
Yes, indeed it is. And I've run a business in this country. I've been educated in this country, obviously. I married a woman from this country, someone from Alabama. I've raised my children in this country. They're in college. And I enjoy the benefits of this country. And one
We
of the
know,
things,
nigga. We know.
right. And so we and I can speak for the people that I know, that I'm familiar with. We don't see Black Americans any different than we see any other Black people.
Okay.
The difference between you and I is our ship went a little further down the river than yours. And so
okay.
we are
Wait, Mark.
related. I'm sorry?
Wait, Mark. Let me pause you real quick. You're muted right now. So wait. You're muted right now. False, wrong, and dead ass wrong, Mark. First of all, there is a difference between you and I, Mark. You're from Ghana, Guyanese, and I'm from America, North America. So our ancestors did different things. Your relations in Ghana, Guyanese, whatever your history is, that's your history. My history in America is my history. We are different. Mark, stop trying to use the color of your skin to bring us together when we are in different parts of the world. No one comes together based off of skin color. That is a weak argument. If that was the case, there will be no tribalism in Africa. If that was the case, the Bahamas will allow the Haitians on their island. If that was the case, the rest of you niggas wouldn't be so tribalistic. So stop coming over here acting like it don't apply to us no more. That's y'all got too comfortable. See, we was too nice to you niggas. Knowing damn well in your home country, you niggas was getting your ass whooped by your neighbors. Real black on black crime. See what I'm saying? So I'm not understanding why you're so confused. People who look like me, you're not from here. You don't have the same lineage as us. And we all didn't come from the same place and got dropped off different places. Nigga, I'm at Chick-fil-A. You got dropped off in the jungles, nigga. There's a difference in where we're from, nigga. And we didn't get dropped off nowhere, sir. We're indigenous to these lands. So stop using that poor ass excuses. And another thing I want to say, where in the world is immigration okay? Who likes immigration? Go ahead, Mark. Unmute your mic. Who likes immigration? Can you tell me what country likes immigration?
Right. I understand that right now you have the bully pulpit, and so that you can mute me and you can make your arguments.
Just answer the question. Who likes immigration? What country likes immigration?
I think that any country, you can make your argument that no country likes immigration.
Can you go against the argument?
Well, I think the United States love immigration. I think that
right now they like it. Then why y'all getting kidnapped?
I think that you are looking at a particular administration and not at the country, not at the country as a whole. So your argument is for this administration. Your argument is not for the United States as a whole.
Mark. The country voted him in for this reason. The country won the vote. We voted him in for this. Not me particularly.
Can I ask Mark something?
Country. Wait, hold on. The country voted for this. sir. Who do you
The
think likes?
country voted for this, and the country also voted for hundreds of years. And we didn't have this issue then. We have this issue. Well, we did have it at one time.
Can I?
Go
Friendly
ahead, FBA Wolfie.
reminder that
This nigga.
Obama
He
was the
said he been here
deporter
for
in
40
chief.
years and he saying that we did not have this issue. Well, I have an ancestor named Barbara Jordan, and just listen to what she had to say. This is the thing. Even Martin Luther King wife talked about immigration. You've been here 40 years and this is new to you. It's because it's not a concern to you. You've been benefiting off the people here. But let me show you something. 1995. As a priority, the closest family members, spouses and minor children of citizens, of legal immigrants, and parents of citizens are admitted as expeditiously as possible. I urge the Congress to adopt tough policies needed to verify employment authorization. What the Commission is concerned about are the unskilled workers in our society, in an age in which unskilled workers have far too few opportunities open to them. When immigrants are less well educated and less skilled, they may pose economic hardships for the most vulnerable of Americans, particularly those who are unemployed or underemployed. And the Commission sees no justification to the continued entry of unskilled foreign workers unless the rationale for their admission otherwise serves a significant national interest, as does the admission of nuclear family members and refugees.
There we go. I mean, there you go, Mark.
There you go.
And then we got another one. We have Dr. Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude Anderson brought up this issue back in what, in the 80s, 70s? We've been saying this. This been was already something. We just now woke up as a people and are finally listening. But it's been an issue, Mark.
Your Mark. How you been here for 40 years, right? And you don't know where the U.S. is located. Where is the U.S. located, brother?
Wait, hold on. Don't get him off track. We're trying to keep him right here. You bring him to another conversation.
No. That's the same location.
Wait, hold on. Mark, go ahead. I'll mute your mic.
Here we are. I'm sorry. You're asking me how have I been here for 40 years and I don't know where the U.S. is located? Is that a question?
No, go ahead, Stella. Now you got to talk to you. You got him here now. Go ahead.
Yeah, brother, that's the question. Yes.
Okay. Well, first of all, it's an idiotic question. Okay. You're an idiot even to ask that question.
So where's it located?
Okay, it's North America.
No, it's not. It's the District of Columbia. You see, you migrants
the U.S. is located in the District of Columbia.
Yes, because you're property, brother. So when you say you a United States citizen,
look, man,
a United States American citizen,
your ignorance is profound,
brother.
Your ignorance
listen,
is
brother,
profound,
listen, brother. If you look at my name,
we're not gonna argue. There is no.
I don't argue with migrants. Look it up. You got a cell phone.
I think you can't bring logic to.
Anyway, so
AI does
so
not run his panel this way. Whoa, guys.
Yeah, so Mark, Hood, this is why I didn't want you taking the direction. Listen, I get your point, but we had to keep him. We had him already. He pretty much lost the argument. His argument was this was just a recent issue when we just proved that it wasn't. We had to make him eat that. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mark, now that you know that this is not a recent issue, what now? Now that you know that, elders have been saying this for the longest. Now, granted, social media and stuff like that plays a role in how much or how fast people learn. We're here now, and it's been an issue. FBA Wolfie gave you somebody, and I gave you Dr. Claude Anderson, who addressed this issue. Now what, Mark?
We love immigration when it benefits us. In fact, if you look at the number of people that ICE is rounding up, when it begins to affect the American farmers, when it begins to affect the American hospitality chains like hotels and restaurants, all of a sudden, we don't want to deport those people because we need their labor. So we love the immigrants only when it benefits or we believe that it benefits us. And so,
Hold on, Mark. I want to clarify something. You're right. When it benefits white supremacy, when it benefits white supremacy, you don't benefit Black Americans. You benefit white supremacy. Since you guys arrived here in 1965, the white economy went up. The Black economy either stayed still or went down a little bit. So yes, when white supremacy is no longer benefiting off of you, you have to go back. Correct, Mark. So what do Black Americans owe you? Now that you know you came here because of white supremacy, you do the work for white supremacy. What do Black Americans owe you?
but I've never made an argument that you owe me anything.
Okay. So why are you mad about these? Talking about this is a new problem. This has been the Black American issue. You are I'm glad you're saying that. I thank you for acknowledging that you are a problem to Black Americans. Thank you. You just admitted that you're a problem. We just announced that.
Question.
Wait, hold on. I want him to answer. But go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
What is the question you wanted me to answer?
You see, hold on. Y'all keep bailing Mark out. Stop when y'all do that.
I don't need anybody to bail me out, sir.
You do need these niggas to bail you out. But go ahead.
I don't need anybody to bail me out. I can stand on my own feet.
You're not standing, but go ahead.
I'm not walking in here with a GED. I don't need you to bail me out.
Mark, stop crashing out. Mark, calm down. Have FBA dignity, okay? You're an FBA. So, Mark, you said that you're originally.
I'm taking aback that I've been given that accolade, but okay.
Mark, when you swore to be a U.S. citizen, you swore that you would defend the Constitution and the U.S. So act like it. That's all we're saying. So, Mark, you said you're originally from. Wait, you said you're originally from Guyana, right?
That is
right
correct.
Off of Venezuela.
Correct.
So let me ask you something. Guyana has a lot of oil.
Correct.
Don't you feel cheated that the oil companies are taking the oil and not giving it to the citizens? Like in Alaska, they pump the oil, but the citizens get a check every year from the oil revenue. So you fled your country that has resources and you didn't fight for it. We're fighting to protect our resources and benefits, and you're telling us that we're doing it the wrong way. How can we take your word when you didn't stand up for your own resources in your original country?
Okay, first of all, your premise is incorrect. I did not fled my country. So the premise is incorrect. But I understand the argument that you're trying to make. The argument I think you're making is that Guyana has oil, it has all these natural resources. And how is it that I did not take advantage of those resources there as opposed to coming here and now trying to pontificate upon what our position should be? So I think that's the argument you're trying to make. So fled is a different word. So I'm not going to respond to that because that's the premise is wrong. So now let me answer the question.
But you did respond to it.
So let me answer the question I think you're asking. First of all, I was 16 years old when I left Guyana. I was in no position I was in no position at that time to have a say or to impact anything the government was doing in Guyana. And also let it be noted that oil in Guyana was not discovered until about between 5 and 8 years ago, or it might be less than that. It wasn't discovered until that point. I was 32 years into the United States.
Oh, we don't care. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, talk to me. What's going on? Nigga, just a whole bunch of excuses.
Right.
Lord. Oh my God. I was gonna say, the premise isn't wrong. We're just giving a brother more to consider, right? When you make a decision, we have more to consider, right? So you always do that, bro. You gotta have more to consider because you're not considering Black Americans, you're considering white supremacy. Anyway, so the point, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Rod Israel. I'm from Sacramento, California, by way of Oak Park. You know what I'm saying? Fourth generation Oak Park. My family came there 100 years ago. To all Black families, my brother in Sacramento, man, Oakland, California, man, it's almost 100 years ago.
West Side.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To all Black, you know what I'm saying? And we came down by way of Mississippi because, to be honest, we was losing on numbers out in the hood, so that family was moving west, going home, brother, to protect our cities, brother, historically Black cities like Sacramento, Oakland, and San Francisco.
All right, brother, come on now. We don't want that kind of history right now. But talk to me. Go ahead, I'll meet you, son. I didn't meet you. Oh, damn.
I got architect in my city, so historic. It's older than the whole Europe continent, nigga. What they talking about, nigga? Hey, look. In California, the remnants of the old pyramids is the tunnels, my nigga. Look, we're gonna underneath old Sacramento is a civilization, bro. The old city for the flood. I'm talking about tunnels and shit. They talking about us, an old civilization under an old civilization, under the old Sacramento City, and old Sac already hella old. I said the Spanish Inquisition was only 200 years ago, my nigga. What the fuck are they talking about? Negroes ain't never been a slave. We've been fighting for our cities the whole time. They did the land grab, trying to go to these little areas like Nebraska and the little areas in the hills and the mountains outside the city, and they turned into what? Crack infested white neighborhoods, brother. You gotta understand what this West Coast about, man. I heard what you talking about. Negroes on the West Coast ain't never been a slave. My dad was a Black Panther man fighting for historically black colleges, historically black schools, long before them Spanish came to this West Coast, man. They only came to 1800, only 20 years. Nigga, you ain't been the whole continent 20 years. Nigga, Negroes ain't never been a slave, man. I got a master's degree from my city, man. Sacramento State University, brother. I'm a well-educated black man with one wife, nigga, 7 children, man. That shit they see on TV is not us, brother. They don't even look. Look, watch this right here. I'm gonna fuck you up. You ain't never heard about no Mississippians. They never heard about no Mississippians. Because Mississippians, they don't know history. The Mississippian Moors, the Moroccan Moors, and guess what?
All right, you're done. All right, brother Aria. We don't rock the more shit over here. But anyways, Roddy, you got something else?
Was that a
Yeah,
song?
but
I thought
yeah.
he was freestyling.
Go ahead, Roddy. Talk to
Sorry,
me.
man. Look, I said I was gonna leave, but then Uncle Mark said something that actually honestly pissed me off. I don't know if he says he's from Guyana or Ghana, but if he is, right?
Guyana. I think from Guyana, not Ghana.
Oh,
Guyana.
okay. I thought it was Ghana because I was gonna get really pissed. He said he's been in the United States for 40 years. He's ran businesses, so now he's got the ability and the knowledge to do something back home. We got a war going on as we talking now. I'm 23 years old, right? I have to work 2 jobs to help my uncle to send money to help some other families flee in my own country, and he's got 40 years in a country that everything works, and he doesn't come back. He doesn't want to come back, and he want to fight about rights of immigrants being there. People are dying here. That pisses me sorry money, but that pisses me the fuck off. It really pisses me off. You got 40 years, you ran businesses, you got kids, and then you don't want to come here, you want to fight for rights of being there. That pisses me off. I'm sorry, but then I'm actually angry.
Yeah, I came to the conclusion that these people, these immigrants, they're bitch ass. There's no other way to describe it but being bitch ass. You got your home country, you got your problems, you let your responsibilities. You're coming over here eating off of black Americans' faces, and they say you don't deserve nothing. You're bitch ass, and you hide behind our laws, and you hide behind us. You needed us. You know what I'm saying? Without us, you couldn't come here, and you don't want to. And you're sending money back over there. You don't want to do nothing for your own country. It's bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how
I know. And you know what's more? You want to know what's more, bitch ass? Dusty people like Revenue at the top who trolls all the FBA panels.
Hold on. I got to talk to Revenue. Hey, Revenue, brother, what's going on? Talk to me real quick. I got a question to ask you, brother.
What's up, my Jamaican brother?
You're Jamaican, right? You Jamaican, right?
Yeah. What's up, my Jamaican brother?
So you know, I got a problem with Jamaicans real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's this issue I'm having every time I go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Aisle 7. I have an issue in aisle 7. These niggas keep taking all the bleach, and I'm just trying to figure out what's the issue. Why?
Did you ask your family?
Why is all the bleach gone when I go to aisle 7? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's Revenue? Can you turn on your screen real quick, brother? You might have the answer. The answer might be on your skin. Can you turn on your camera for me, brother, Revenue? Can you turn, please? I just want to see where all the bleach is going. Can you turn on your camera, Revenue, please? Hold down. Let me talk. I just want to see if you're gonna say yes.
Okay. Hurry up.
Have y'all ever seen Revenue turn on the screen before?
Yeah, you could go on my page. You could go on my page. You can see my
Revenue, turn it on now.
Then turn it on now.
Revenue?
I don't need to do a lot, brother. Why don't you ask your Jamaican family first?
Revenue, talk to me. Revenue, focus. Turn on your Bumba clock camera. Tell us what you're about. You're a proud anchor, baby. You're a little proud anchor, baby.
My Jamaican
going
brother.
around telling black people what we should do. When I send ICE to New York, we're coming after you first, Revenue. You are the one we want to send back. We're trading you for Pedro at this point. You are an embarrassment.
You gotta get Hood Smart.
Hey, hold on, damn. Hey, my Dominican brother. Well, not my brother. He's an oppressor. But Pedro, what's going on, brother? Hey, how do you feel about the Jamaicans?
Well, it's difficult with them because they have a good weed. You don't
They
want to
got
be
they got good. Oh, they got good weed.
with some. At least they make you laugh and they have good food and good music. But listen, you don't have any of those Haitians that I can cook here. Where are they?
Focus on revenue. Revenue. Why
Wait, hold
can't
on, hold
you
on,
go
hold on, hold
to?
on. We have a Haitian down here who keep asking me about all the damn countries in the north. She in here, but she's too scared to hop on because she know I know the answer. But she gonna stay down there. You know the Haitians, they be scared sometimes. So,
Oh, so
anyways,
when last time you went to Jamaica?
oh, I never been, brother. I know it's a beautiful. You know what? I would have went if y'all would stop being so bitch ass and take over, you know, the Chinese. But since the Chinese been whooping y'all ass, you know what I'm saying, pulling down y'all pants and you know what I'm saying? I look back and said, Bomba Clot. Them niggas let the Chinese do that to them. And then ever since the Chinese done whooped y'all ass off the beach and y'all can't put y'all Bomba Clot feet in the sand and the Bomba Clot feet in the water. I said, no, 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 no. That's not the
AI, they
place I
be
want to go.
swimming
Wait, hold up,
today.
hold up. So you know what I'm saying? And then the way I seen y'all swimming that dirty water during the dirty hurricane, dirty whining, during dirty Melissa, I said, no, 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 no. These not my kind of niggas. You know what I think, Revenue? You know, I'm half Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I think my DNA might be different than y'all DNAs. I might have got the DNA genetic strands of the Maroons who was in the mountains fighting against white supremacy, throwing the bows and arrows down there. I'm not familiar with you niggas. You niggas kind of different. I can't be related to you motherfuckers. I just don't see it. I don't get it. I don't drink bleach. I don't pour bleach on my ass so my ass could be white. Nigga, yeah, I don't let Chinese people spank me off of islands and shit. And I dare sure don't let nobody tell me what beach water I can't go to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, brother, you keep using this Jamaican, but we're not the same kind of Jamaican, nigga. I just don't think we're the same, brother. But go ahead, Revenue. We might be different. You know what I'm saying? You're used to getting your ass whooped. I'm just not used to that. You know what I'm saying?
Is your mother a citizen?
Right. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
this
saying?
ain't the
So
place, revenue. Revenue, this ain't the place, Dusty. We don't play on this panel. We don't play. You slid in on your little plantain. It ain't working over here.
Miss, this
right,
is
Revenue.
Jamaican conversation.
Yeah, you know what, Revenue? I think, brother.
This
I
is
think you might
Jamaican
be.
conversation.
I think you might be jealous. I know what it is, Revenue.
Two Jamaicans.
You're mad. You're mad, Revenue, because I don't have any Jamaican rhetorics. Well, you're mad because I'm half FBA. Are you mad because I cater to that side? Yes, Revenue. I do cater to my FBA side because I grew up FBA. So you know, I grew up FBA, brother. So what kind of rhetorics would you want me to have, Revenue? Let me hear. Let me hear.
Nah, I just
let him talk. Oh, I want to hear what he got to say.
Okay, all right. Hurry up,
Yeah, let him
immigrant.
talk. Let him talk.
You keep muting me every time I
Hurry
get
up,
a
immigrant. You got 5 minutes, 5
The
seconds.
thing is that outside of Bob Marley and Stephen Boy, you don't have nothing in
I'm
Jamaica.
just curious.
What do
You
you
never
have?
talk about your mother's side. That's very.
We're talking about you, Revenue.
Wait, hold on. Oh, now wait. So I just told you, Reverend, I grew up with my father. I'm my daddy's son. My Jamaican side, they cool. I'm good with them. They're cool.
Why you not speaking about your mother's side?
Huh?
You the face of Anchor Baby. You
Not. You see, I just gave you. Oh, my answer wasn't good enough for you. My answer wasn't good. You didn't like that. You didn't like my answer, huh? You didn't like that I grew up with my daddy. I'm my daddy's son. And now you over here. Your mother man, she an Anchor Baby man. No, nigga, my mom is not like you. I'm sorry. You know
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
watch out for people like Revenue. He's gonna steal your passport. You gotta watch out for those ones. He's waiting in
I'm a
Brooklyn to
naturalized
steal your
citizen, so you can send.
passport. It's okay, Revenue. It's okay to be jealous that he has an American passport. It's okay.
I'm a naturalized
One day
citizen.
you could get there. One day you could get your American passport and go to China and ask China to stop stealing your beaches in Jamaica.
Yeah, you know what, Reverend? Let's have a Jamaican conversation. Since you want to have a Jamaican conversation, why y'all so bitch ass over there?
Let the the other people.
Why? So why?
Let's have a Jamaican conversation.
Well, hold
Jamaican
on.
to Jamaican.
Why y'all so bitch ass over there? Why y'all let the Chinese come in and just take over the inventory? And why are you over here, not over there?
Right. Because we do better when we over here. We do better than FBAs. We outperform them at every metric possible. Medium income, college graduate.
Okay, cool. So the question is, then that means you don't do better than the Chinese who's over there? Why are they restricted y'all off your own beaches? What's up with that?
Nah,
Why?
nah. We gonna let the Chinese have Jamaica. New York and Florida is way more important.
And another thing is,
Wow.
why aren't y'all ready for hurricanes? And y'all done had about 20 bumper clot, dirty wine, and hurricanes. Y'all still not ready for them. Why every time a hurricane watch come on, y'all clenching y'all assholes tight? Oh man, it's coming this time again, man. Bitch, you ain't learned the first time. Yeah, are y'all not capable of building houses? What's
Nah, we
going
did.
on? Every time a hurricane come around, you niggas clench your assholes. Oh man, another one coming up on us, man. Bumper clot, this one bigger than the last one. Like, did you not learn? Like, why y'all not building houses at this point? Since y'all do better, like, I would have learned the first time. After the first tragedy, after the first hurricane, I would have said, God damn. This is how I know I'm not Jamaican. I'm Jamaican, but not y'all kind of Jamaican. Because I would have been like, damn, we got fucked up last time. Let me go ahead and try to build something that might sustain the next bomber clock hurricane. But you bitches out there dancing and dirty on it through the hurricane. I don't get it. Nigga, are y'all not why? Is it a comprehension? Are y'all not smart? Don't let me find out you niggas not smart.
Nah.
Too much bleach. Too much bleach revenue. Anyway,
I say, oh no, another one is coming. It's bigger than the last one.
Anyways, revenue. I had enough fun. You out here. Roddy, talk to me what's going on, brother. Talk to me, Roddy.
I was gonna say, I'll be respectful for your panel, but that dude that just got off, he still won't grow the pair of nuts to show his face, because I already told him I be where he be at, and he won't dare get on camera, because he knows as soon as he do that, he gonna go viral for getting chased through a parking lot.
Oh, exactly.
And he knows about that. And I'd also like to speak. There was an older gentleman that was on here a while back that was saying, if we created all this, why don't we demand reparations? And if he's still on here, or just for all my foundational Black Americans, what Brother AI said that we're doing now, that is steps in the right direction. And us focusing on us, like Dr. Claude Anderson and other of our relatives have been telling us, we finally doing that. And one thing that I gotta say is,
take exit 259 to merge onto I-95.
we got the.
Well, he was talking, Odell. Goddamn, the nigga can't have GPS
that
on.
will probably, I don't want that to mess up the live, the background thing. He's a passenger. He's a passenger. My bad.
Right, yeah, go ahead, Roddy. That wasn't me. Go ahead, Roddy.
My bad, John. I'm driving, but I'm saying, when it comes to that battle.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not. But when it comes to that battle, I know that we got that fight in us, but we also have to be prepared. We got to get to a point where we can demand and let them know that we're serious, and that we got to be self-sufficient. We gotta have our ammo up, so to speak, and we also got to be doing for ourselves in a more proper way. But we have to get prepared to make those demands. So everybody as foundational Black American, there's a lot of us that are doing our duties, but we all have a duty and we all have a destiny, and we all have to put in work to get where we need to go. You feel me? And I know what y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'll land with that.
Mm-hmm. All right, brother. Appreciate it. It's Breeze. Talk to me, brother.
Yo, come back to me, bro.
All right, perfect. King Q, talk to me, homie. What it is?
What's up, big dog?
Chilling, man. I'm here, dog. Just living, fam. What it is?
Y'all niggas is funny, bro.
I got offended because I posted a video on YouTube, because all y'all niggas going on YouTube, by the way. And my comment section said AI doesn't bring no knowledge. He just clowning, joke. And here's my thing. My thing is, when I first came on lives, I thought I was educating people until I realized these immigrants don't give a fuck about being educated. They don't give a fuck about learning the right ways of what Black Americans actually went through. They don't give a fuck about our fight. They don't care.
That is true.
Learning the way things actually go, they don't care. Because here's the thing. They already submitted their alliance, their allegiance with white supremacy already. Once they did that, anything else does not matter. So I'm like, oh, I see what's going on. I just gotta clown them. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta make fun of them. And then I'll bring
Yeah.
facts. When
Yeah.
someone actually has a real
Yeah.
conversation and actually wants to talk about something, I can bring facts. But the facts don't serve them no purpose. It don't benefit them to learn at the end of the day. But go ahead, King, talk to me.
What's crazy is that if we were to go in their countries and everything, they want us to know their history and everything. But I'm like, y'all
Mm-hmm.
can't learn our history and our language and everything without shaming and then everything.
Right.
But I have a
Exactly.
question. I have a question for you personally, man. Besides
Go
the
ahead.
immigrants, crap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think we got to unite us Black Americans? I just want to know your
Yeah.
thoughts on that.
Yeah, yeah,
Here
of
we
course.
go.
We got our own. No one said we didn't have our own issues. That's not the whole thing. But the problem is we don't need other people contributing
Yeah,
to our issues. Like if my room already dirty, I don't need nobody throwing a Cheeto bag in the corner of the
yeah,
room.
that's a
I don't need
fact.
nobody taking a shit in the corner room or pissing on the wall, or leaving stains on the carpet, nigga. Goddamn. Shit, you adding more work. So yeah, we got our own responsibility in all our work. But coming together, what people don't understand is when Black Americans are left alone, because we're always being targeted. There's not a time in history, in American history, when we haven't been targeted. When we're left alone, we achieve the most.
That
Think
is
about
true.
Black Wall Street. Think
That
about
is
Black
true.
Wall Street. Think about all the inventions we made when we're not fucked with. We're a great group of people. It's only the times when they keep intervening in what we're trying to do is when we're always being attacked. Black Panther Party, great people. Civil rights movement,
Yeah,
great people.
we're
Who
not.
could get who could get shit popping more than we can? So I don't even think our problem is
Yeah.
even really coming together. I think our problem is getting away, getting away from
Oh,
other
okay,
groups of people. See what I'm
okay.
saying? Because when we're
I
when
agree
we're
with
left
that.
alone, we're good.
I
See
will
what I'm
agree
saying?
with you on that one.
Right.
Yeah,
So yeah.
because
So I
we have the wealth and everything, man. It's just like I agree. Other people just need to just leave us alone, man. Go fix your own country. Leave us alone. Let us fix our country and everything. Let us I wouldn't say get rid of the I mean not white supremacy. What's the way I can say it? Let's work together with white people in a way.
nah, we can't.
Does that make sense?
It don't. But I
I
see
mean,
what you're trying to say.
yeah, no, you see what I'm trying to tell you because, like, I mean, they kind of, how do I explain it? They kind of do have, I would say, power. You know what
Nah,
I'm trying
nah,
to tell
nigga.
you?
Nah, nigga. It- First of all, we're not the ones who started with them. That's number one. So we don't need to work with them. They need to work with us. And the only working with us they need to do is give us reparations. That's it.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? That's
okay,
that's the only thing. That's the only thing we need from them. Now, are they our counter partners or counter brothers? Yes, because we share this
yeah,
country with
yeah,
them, and they know us the best, and we know them the best. So we've been attached with each other for a very long time. But the only problem is this relationship we have is very one-sided, and we're trying to even out the relationship.
yeah.
That's
So
all
we're
we're
just
trying
trying
to
to,
do.
yeah, I see what you're trying to say. We're just trying to level out the playing ground and everything.
The playing ground. And then once we do that, then we could talk about, you know what I'm saying, all that other shit. But as of right now, they don't want that relationship where
Oh,
we're
hell
on
no.
equal footing
Nah,
because they know what we would do, but we got to keep making them have to do it. See what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's
yeah.
a fact.
See, that's the thing. These immigrants don't understand. They don't understand how complex our issue is in America. They just think I don't know what the fuck they think. But right. But anyways, brother, is that all you had to say?
Yeah, yeah. Keep pounding these niggas, bro.
All right, appreciate it.
Mhm.
Go ahead, brother. Talk to me. What's your name? Where you from? Rondres?
Yeah, my name is Rondres. What's up, man? I'm from well, I grew up in Virginia. That's where I grew up at. I have roots. I'm deeply rooted in like Western Tennessee area,
Mm-hmm.
northern
Okay.
Mississippi. But
Okay, talk to me, brother.
I had a thought about something on why they refer to Black Americans as African descent. And y'all
Mm-hmm.
might disagree with this, but this is just my philosophy, something I came up with. That when when the government, especially like during the 1700s, 1800s, they pass acts, and acts are laws, right? Which represents codes. Would you agree with that? That these laws that they pass, they are actually codes?
Yeah, but the government didn't come up with African American. Jesse Jackson did. He the one
Yeah,
who
Jesse
promoted that
Jackson, I'm
shit.
aware of that. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, in a lot of these, some of these acts that people talk about, they refer to Black Americans as African descent. But my thing is,
Mm-hmm.
when you look at the word descent, etymologically speaking, descent means to come down. So it's like, how can you come down from Africa? Could it be that the reason why they stereotyped us or labeled us as Africans because that was just a code that they use to strip us from a higher state of consciousness?
I mean, going with the word descent, what we do when they say descendant, that means you came down from a lineage. So yeah, so that would be correct. You came down. They're trying to say you came down from a African lineage, and it's not used for code. It's just used to confuse the people and practice paper genocide because we're actually the original people of America, of the Americas, and they don't want us having that title. So they do all this weird shit by calling us African Americans, black, and all that other shit. So it's not anything on a spiritual. I mean, you could say on a
that's why I look at everything like metaphysically. I'm starting to see that maybe these things were just metaphors they use to kind of hide our identity. Because why else? Most
definitely.
Why else would they put so much emphasis on this African name? Like we aware of the reclassification during the the 1960s, the civil rights movement, when people started accepting black as a cultural identity, and then when Jesse Jackson came up with African American, we accepted that as a cultural identity. But I noticed that's not on my birth certificate because I was born 5 years prior to when that term came out.
Yeah, brother, it's all white supremacy games. But appreciate you, thank you. Yeah. Let's get Rod Jackson going. Talk to me, brother. What's going on? You might mute it, Rod. You gotta unmute your mic, Rod. Hit the mute button. Yeah, all right. We're gonna give Rod some time. You know, he might be an immigrant. We know how these immigrants get down with technology and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all. So we have a fight here in America, and most people are not aware of our fight, nor do they care. So I just want to play this clip real quick because FBA Wolfie played her clip. I want to play mine. You know what I'm saying? This is. You have been the majority minority. There's a little bit of Dr. Claude Anderson. We anticipate in the next 10 to 12 years approximately 8 to 6 billion Hispanics coming into the United States and 41 million Asians. You have been the majority minority. Can y'all hear it? You have been the number 2 population.
It can be louder.
Ah, shit, goddamn, nigga, I can't control that right now. Common sense, even a third grade education would tell you, if you didn't get anything when you were number 2. So basically, he's talking about what's going to happen in America, if we let immigration keep happening. This is, I think, maybe in the late 70s, early 80s. He's saying if you ain't get nothing when you was number 2, your ass ain't gonna get shit if you number 3. Basic, that's common sense. See what I'm saying? You all jumped ahead of me, but anyway, you can guess what you're gonna get when you become number 4. And the worst part about it is as you descend and go down to number 4, those other groups are gonna go up. And as they go past you, you're going to have major racial clashes in this country. You're going to have fights all over this country between blacks and Hispanics, blacks and Asians, blacks and poor whites. And black folk cannot fight all these groups. Everybody can not always be against black folk. They know that we are vulnerable and we are defenseless. And we cannot fight those groups. No. They're walking across the border. They're going to get a free lunch. They don't have to pay dues. But you got public policies in this country that are equating them to black folk. They're equating them to black, and what we've allowed them to do, starting in 1970, is to wrap themselves in black folks' suffering and pretend somehow they suffered along with black folk. Shit, this nigga said this. This Dr. Claude Anderson, he said this way back then. This applies right now. We're literally watching what he said right now happen on this platform right now. He's saying these niggas not gonna like you, and y'all gonna have to fight off a lot of other different groups of people. That's what we've been doing. That's all we've been doing all night. But anyways, Rod, you might go ahead and talk to me, brother.
Can you hear me?
Ron, yeah, I hear you now. Go ahead. Talk to me, brother. What's your name? Where you from?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, brother. Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm an FBA. I'm from Key West, Florida.
Okay. All right, brother. Talk to me. Florida in the house.
I'm on the turnpike. I want when you talk about history, I agree with you 100%. One of the historical facts is Black Americans are the only ones that have been slaves in this country, number one. Number two, we have fought and died in every battle before this country was a country. In every war we have served this country. We have given the most and received the least. No other group of immigrants have come here and been slaves or died in every battle or war. So our contribution is unparalleled.
Right. Exactly.
You know, so yeah, you know, when my audio wasn't working, not my audio, but my thing was, you said you made a joke and said these immigrants, but that's all right because I'm like you, I'm a half FBA. But you know, my people come from Miami. My grandmother went to Booker T. So you know, hey, Key West, Miami, that's it. You know, so much respect. I like what you're doing. I've been on the turnpike. I'm driving from Miami to Orlando right now, but
good luck with that.
You know, so I'm on this turnpike, man. Just been listening. You've been getting me through with all this traffic. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Appreciate that, Ron.
Yeah, much love. Listen, it's a struggle, and you just got to put one foot in front of the other. And as far as history, I always lead with history. Let me give you an example. You from Miami. If you're a Black person that's my dad's age in the 80s, you sitting on the back of the bus when white Cubans started coming to Miami, they sitting on the front of the bus.
God damn.
Now you think about that from a historical context. Think about this. Now you a Black American and you've been fighting for the wars. You've been in the war like my dad is a Vietnam veteran, 20 years in the United States Army. Now, let me say this to you, but now you got to get on the back of the bus. But a white Cuban that comes over here because Fidel Castro came into power in 1959 or 1962 or whatever it was, when they come to Miami, brother, they sitting on the front of the bus. So right then and there, we not on the same platform. We not even.
Right.
So again, I always lead with history because, you know, but you're right. They're not going to come over here and understand our struggle. They're just not going to understand it because they come over here and they assimilate to the dominant culture.
Right.
But I always lead with history. So it's historical. You know, they want to take down all these statues. I wish they would leave them up, actually. Because yeah, this is how they dehumanize Black Americans.
There you go.
But
yes, sir.
you know, always lead with history, my brother. God bless, and I don't know how to sign off, so sign me off. I'll continue to watch you. All right,
Rob, make sure you have a safe drive.
AI, real quick, just to piggyback off of what Rod said, sometimes we don't even have to go that far back in history, y'all. Eugene Goodman was the Black Capitol officer that diverted the crowd to a different room. If he was not there as a Black man to divert the crowd, we all know where that crowd would have made it into that chamber where our leaders were. And that was just 2 years ago. So Black people and Black men in particular stay saving this country. That's not that far in history.
Appreciate that, Odell. Ronnie, go ahead, brother. Talk to me. What's going on?
Hey, I got a question for you. That video, Claude Anderson that you was playing, is that on YouTube?
Yes, sir. I'll send you the
What's
link.
the name of it? What's the name of it?
Dr. Claude Anderson, Why Black People Must Oppose Immigration.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. You see, so we know when immigrants come here saying, "Oh, you niggas just now started not liking us." We've been saying this for about 70 years now. This ain't nothing new. We've been telling y'all niggas, man, y'all might have to skedaddle up out of here, boy, because y'all ain't even, you know what I'm saying? You don't care. You don't care about what we got going on. It's clear as day you don't give a damn. It serves you no purpose. The only thing that I notice when you guys come on here is you talk about why is your region or why is your country so poor. Y'all love to give us lectures of why you're so poor. We're not here for that. We have our own problems, but your problems seem to be bigger than ours, right? Exactly. Anyways, BOAPs, my boy, talk to me, fam. What's good?
Man, what they do, man? Just
Chilling, bro.
vibing. Yes, sir. Hey, look, bro, that video you just played, bro, eye opener, bro. Like when I say eye opener, you know, we hear you. Well, I'm already on beat, right? But when I say we, you know, I'm gonna speak as a totality for, I'm an immigrant. Well, I was born here, but my people. But they hear you. But this video, bro, should put everything in a perspective, bro. This shit been said since, well, you said the 80s, 70s?
It's probably late 70s, early
Man,
80s.
come on, bro. The man prophesied that shit, dog. And not everything is happening exactly how he said it. You know, motherfuckers should, I won't say they should feel bad, but they should take heed to it. Like, damn, we is fucking up these people playbook, bro. Like, damn,
That's it. Y'all fucking shit. They get mad at us, but look at you like,
like, fat, how can I get back at least? Like, what can I do to get back? My fault. I'm sorry. Like, damn, I get it now. Like, damn, that's crazy, bro. Well, yeah, man. Shit, I'm finna go back and watch this video later on and shit. That shit. Yeah, I don't, real niggas don't cry, but they're like, damn, this nigga prophesied that shit, dog. Fuck.
Appreciate that, piece, my boy. Hell yeah. And then to the chat, I'll replay it back one more time. Once we get the Machaza, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on with you?
What's going on, fam? Talk to me. What's your name? Where you from?
Makaza, and then I'm from here, Chicago. That's where I'm from, but I'm like American FBA. But yeah, I sent you that thing with Sharon. You remember Sharon was running her mouth. But what I noticed, and this is kind of like I had another question for you, but all of these people, like immigrants, they always using us for content. You know what I'm saying, and for clout, because